Starting a little late, but it's okay. I hit the wrong button, my post was just sent. I'm just clicking buttons and breaking stuff. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, we'll bring that up over there. What's happening, everybody? I am Amara, Goddess of Blunder. I make Magic the Gathering content on the internet. Occasionally, I look at my camera while I'm streaming, but I need to click this thing over here. Anyway, sometimes I see things and I'm like, I try not to grumble it out loud. Anyway, I'm Amara, Goddess of Blunder. I make Magic the Gathering content on the internet. Occasionally I put a bra on. I don't have one on, so we'll scoot up. We don't want to get in trouble by the Twitch police. Is that a thing? Twitch police. Hey, my order is arriving soon. Thanks. You didn't deliver it yesterday when you were supposed to. Why even pay for Amazon Prime? It's stupid. It doesn't work. You never get anything on time, ever. You just pay extra money for some reason. I don't know. I need to get more terrain for my Warhammer, guys. I am very distracted. I apologize. Share my tracking. You tell me where my package is, you buttholes. I'm so feisty. Now, why am I going to share my package tracking with some other person? That's weird. Why would I cancel my delivery? That's even stupider. Just give me my package or I'm going to punch you. Why is it out from delivery from Erie? It arrived in Erie, then it was being processed there, and now it's being delivered from Erie. Erie is like 45 minutes out. Anyway, sorry, I wanted to check just to make sure it didn't get delivered while I was doing the chores, but it didn't, so that's good. Anyway, let's actually introduce myself and finish saying the words that I say. I'm Amara, Goddess of Blunder. I make Magic the Gathering content on the internet. I am a cosplayer, puppeteer. Occasionally, I'm a Magic feature creator over at Magic Cons and other events when I remember to sign up for them. I am also a former ambassador for Wizards. I've done a couple of ambassadorships for a couple of different sets. Last one being Final Fantasy, which I love Final Fantasy. I love my University on sets. I have a lot of hobbies, so I get pretty excited about this kind of thing. Y'all, what are we doing today? I don't have anything super exciting going on here soon. I do have the Breakfast Club tonight. You can join us for some Magic Online at 10 o'clock with my friend Bones and Chris. And we got a special guest. We got our wonderful friend Quinn. Faye is joining us because we are missing our bear. Our bear has disappeared. So, yeah, that's what's happening there. Yeah, they just updated Tacticus. I play that a lot. I shouldn't. Goddamn Warhammer games, making my life miserable. Oh, all my rewards have arrived. Woo! All my rewards have arrived. Woohoo! All my rewards have arrived. Woohoo! I just keep saying it. It just keeps happening. I hate it. Anyway, we got that. Tomorrow we got me and Tom doing some kitchen table magic. We usually do a little bit of a one-on-one EDH. We just usually testing our decks and just having fun. There's no real rules. We don't give a crap. There's no rules on my channel. The Blunder Dome is just a place where you can just do whatever the hell you want. Ben, thank you very much for resubscribing. I did not see that last night as my cat was laying on my phone. I was like, I haven't had any chat whatsoever. And I was like, oh no. I was like, if I have had to chat. My cat is just laying here. Oopsies. Yeah, so silly. My kitty cat was laying on my phone while I was streaming. I hate Xbox doesn't have a thing that you can put your chat on there. What else do we got going on? Sunday we will be joining the wonderful friends over in the UK for some yeah, the Brazen Coalition. We'll be joining them for some plane chase, I imagine. I imagine that's what's happening. They love the plane chase, and I love plane chase. That's how we met, actually, John and I. We've been friends for like 3 years. I love my UK friends. They're some of my favorite people. So that's going to be a fun game. I'll definitely post that we're on and share that if you want to come and join us. And then on November 8th and 9th, we'll be hosting a charity stream, or not charity stream, for our friend Megan Infinitoken, who got hurt. Yeah, I'm just going to keep telling everybody that your name is Megan Infinitoken. There's not really anything you can do to stop me. I guess you could send a cease and desist order or something to me. I don't know if that's a thing you can do. I guess you could try that. She just keeps calling me Megan Infinitoken. That's not my name. Anyway, on November 8th and 9th, we are going to be hosting a little bit of not charity to raise some money. We'll have some giveaways and stuff, and to raise some money for our friend Megan, who got hurt in Atlanta at MagicCon. Not at the actual MagicCon itself, but outside it. And yeah, and they got some bills that accumulated from that, and we don't want them to lose all their profit from coming and working. It's a lot of work to do what she does. Like, I worked the booth for a couple of hours, and it's a lot. Like, and I'm not the one who set up the booth or anything. I was just helping run the booth for a couple of hours. So, like, it's a lot of work, and we don't want her to lose her profit from doing that, and we want her to continue and be able to go to Magic Cons and sell her wonderful product that makes it so that we can play on Spell Table with a lot of weird cards that we normally wouldn't be able to, and actually make our boards good and able to see. I'm not sponsored by Infinitokens, but Infinitokens is the #1 dry erase token. Use it, fools. How do I don't know how to clip things. How do I clip things? I feel like there's a button for it. I don't know. Sometimes it pops up and it's like, hey, would you like to clip this? I'm like, I don't know. Not this. Right now, I'm like, I would like to clip something. How do I do this? Let's learn something with things, people. So, I've been adding my collection to Moxfield. I'll actually talk about the things I'm actually doing here on. I've been doing these streams for 2 weeks now. I've been slowly adding my collection to Moxfield. Anything you see is for trade, is for sale. I don't give a crap. If I'm not using it in decks, I would rather somebody else be using it. Yeah, what else going on? We've been painting miniatures. I love Warhammer. This is my... Every time I do this, I know nobody from Wizards is watching, or nobody is watching at all. But we need another Warhammer set. Hit me up. I'll make a whole entire set for you in like 5 months. Give me some time to get some art. Actually, your art department can go and start hiring magic artists, and I will just get giving you names of cards, and you can just start making cards. I have lots of things I need to fill in. I have lots of things that I have requests for. I have lots of things that I am requesting. It'll be 4 new commander decks, all the factions that didn't get decks, and then I will be reprinting the original Warhammer decks for anybody who might want to join in and didn't get the cards. So those will be reprints, and they'll be at a normal commander deck price. So there'll be 8 commander decks, but you don't have to buy them all. You don't even have to get any of them if you don't want them. But then there'll also be a base Warhammer set that will have a whole bunch of cards that you can add to all those decks. So then people are going to want to buy the base set to fill in new cards that they can put into their commander decks and theme them. So, yeah, it's going to be like a 380 card base set. Unless you tell me that I can make another Warhammer set later on, in which then I will not completely fill everything. There'll be all sorts of psychic powers, there'll be all sorts of just nods to Kill Team, and then different legendary creatures. Warhammer, this is for me. I'm going to yell at Games Workshop for a second. Games Workshop, quit getting rid of the special characters. The special characters are the best part of freaking Warhammer. It really bums me out that you keep getting rid of things. Bums me out. Stop getting rid of stuff. We like our legendary creatures, so you know what? Stop doing that. It's not cool. Add them back to the game. I'm just going to keep complaining about it. Anyway, Infinite Tokens. I don't know how to make a clip, so I'm not going to. Somebody else do it. Actually, I think I could go to the Twitch controls here. I think I can click this button. I think I can go to Creator Dashboard. That's a thing. I can go Extreme Manager. We have 820 followers. 821 followers would be my birth date. Who's going to be number 821? You'd be the most magical person in the whole entire world. I'll be all super nice to you. I'll send you something. What do you want? What do you want? What you want? What you want? Is this a clip thing? Can I clip this? Aha! That's funny. Okay, that's how I create a clip. I mean, that's not what's happening. I don't want to do that. Yeah, discard this clip. There's nothing happening. Don't make a clip yet. I was just trying to figure out how to make a clip. Anyway, Infinite Tokens, the #1 dry erase token. I am not sponsored. I don't care, but I love Infinite Tokens. I love them. Make an Infinite Token. She invented these. Make an Infinite Token. Anyway, okay, let's bring up our box fields. We've been also working on my Death Guard. We'll paint them here and there. We'll see what's going on. So, this is my third attempt to make a list of my collection. We'll see what happens. I messed up the first one because I went to Vegas with no money, as one does. I drove all the way across the country. Not the smartest person I am. And then I sold a bunch of cards so that I could pay for the trip, and so I could pay off some debt, and so that I can reverse this stance is such a weird card. It's so much mana. Hey! Cats, I don't want to yell. Don't make me yell. I just yelled. Sorry, guys. Sorry, everybody. I didn't mean to yell in anybody's ear. 69. Still a child. So I hope everybody is having a good day. I don't even know what day it is. Is it Wednesday? I know it is Wednesday. I do certain chores on certain days, so that's the only reason I know what today is. Applied for one thing, because there's nothing new. So that was, not very exciting. That's very disappointing. Let's just say, it is not fun. It's just depreciating. I don't know. I love the art on Route. Fucking Norn. The whites, the lighting above her is just gorgeous. I don't know, it looks real. Like it looks like fireworks, or like you're looking into it and you're just like, ooh, that's bright. I wish I could paint like that. I'm not good with colors. I'm not a really super awesome artist anyway. I can do stuff. I'm not super skilled like a magic artist. Someday I would love to do a playtest card art for like a mystery booster card. I could do that kind of art. I can handle that. I would love that. And then I could say that I was a magic artist once. And that would be my retiring moment. And then you guys can all get rid of me, and the new regime of magic content creators can take my place, and I can rest. How about that? I'll give you all my place. I'm just a rogue unit that just roams around in the Magic content creator space. I have a ever-revolving gang of fun weirdos that just want to hang out with me. And I'm like, let's hang out, weirdos, because I'm a weirdo. Let's be weirdos together. Let's be Gonzo. Gonzo's a weirdo. I love Gonzo. Gonzo is pretty great. Do. It is Magic Online Day. I do not know what we are playing theme-wise, which I will have to go find out, because apparently I don't know if I erased the notification and then just didn't see it. Forgot about it. That all sounds correct. So anyway, I do some miniature painting and some adding of my cards to the Mox field almost every day, because I have nothing else to do right now, so I may as well finish things that I need to do. This is actually helping me put things in order, as well as know what I have, so I can trade and sell things, and also making decks. Making decks is actually the most important part of it all. I spend a lot of time making decks, and unfortunately, for a while I had lots of stuff going on. Right now I don't. Like, right now I actually would have time to just make decks the way I was making decks, but I should not do it that way, so it just takes forever. Just going through my cards and looking at them. That's how I made decks. So I'm putting everything in order, at least by color and by rarity, so at least I will know where things are, even though, I mean, as you can see, Swords Plowshare is not a rare card, but it is an expensive card. I mean, expensive is $2, but it's always worth money, so it's always just put aside. Like, I know usually what uncommons and things are worth. I'm basically a living Scryfall. It's kind of silly. Like, I can look at the side of cards and know what card I'm looking at from the little bit of art and the little bit of name I see of the card. It's kind of stupid. I don't know. Super Tylenol powers activate. Boop. I hope everybody's having a good time. Usually I come on here during the day when Heather has roamed out of the home. She is going on vacation, so I will have the house to myself, and I will have nothing to do and nobody to talk to, so you'll probably see me streaming a lot during that time period. I don't do well alone, even though I don't like people, so it's weird. I don't know what I'm doing. In some ways, it doesn't make any sense. But sometimes I need people. Sometimes I don't need people. I don't know. I assume there's other people like that are like, yeah, sometimes I like to be around my friends, and sometimes I just like to be alone. Like, so Vampire Bloodlines 2 came out. I am a huge fan of Vampire the Masquerade. It is one of my favorite things in the world. I used to DM back in the day. I have all of the 3rd edition books, including the Hunter, Werewolf, and Demon. I think I have something else. I feel like there's something else. Orpheus is over there too, but that's just in the same world. At some point, I would love to run an Orpheus game. If you don't know what Orpheus is, we could talk about it later. I could talk about a lot of things for a long time. So, anyway, World of Darkness, big fan. I was a big fan of Vampire Bloodlines. The first one, I was pretty super caught up in the mythology and things of the World of Darkness, so I have a master's degree in Vampire the Masquerade, if that's a thing that you can have. Yeah. I am a big fan. So I started Vampire the Masquerade 2 yesterday. Unfortunately, I was playing it on my Xbox, and the Xbox doesn't let you have a chat thing. And it's a really stupid interface for streaming. I don't know. For streaming being such a big thing, I don't understand why Xbox is just so... Ugh. That's right, Xbox. One of your Xbox ambassadors says, bleh. Even the former ambassadors, because you got rid of our ambassador program. So, thanks. We were ambassadors for almost like 2 decades. And then you're just like, meh, program over. Anyway, no jaded angriness there at all. That's not what it sounds like. Anyway, I would like to thank everybody who has been coming to the streams. I would like to thank my friends that have come and stopped by and chit-chatted with me. I haven't gotten to really thank them on the blue sky. I sometimes I have enough of the internet or of death threats or just really shit messages, and then I had news, and I'm just like, I'm done with the internet, and I just put my phone down, and then I'm just done with it for the day. It was usually in the evening, and I really shouldn't do that. I don't know. But it's really disappointing, some of the things I see, and I'm just like, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to make it better. So, I just continue on making appearances in the world and telling people, hey, trans people, we're not so bad. We're not coming into your house and doing anything. We're not pooping in your yard. Like, I don't know. I would be pretty pissed off if people just started pooping in my yard. I would be pretty angry if somebody just came into the bathroom stall and then sat and pooped in the bathroom stall with me. If that was the problem, that's what I would be like. Now we have a problem. Those trans people coming in and just pooping on top of me while I'm pooping. I hate it. It's so weird. Anyway, sometimes this channel gets weird. Sometimes it get weird here. Yeah, we got lots of exciting stuff going on. I'm going to be filming a bunch of stuff this weekend. Well, Heather is gone. It makes it so much easier to film when she's not around. I don't know. I don't like people to see me do things. I don't know. I think everything I do sucks. So, that's the artist in me, I guess. I'm just like, everything I do is awful. That's just how we always are. We always see the flaws and want to think we can make it better, so sometimes we just keep doing things over and over again. I don't know. That's the artist in me. Yeah, so when I film things, I usually don't write anything down. I just make stuff up. So sometimes there is no script to go off. Just nonsense. Usually I think of an idea and then I'm like, okay, this is where we're going with this. This is such beautiful artwork. Ugh. Ryan Penncrest. I've never actually got to meet them. I've seen them a couple of times. Sometimes I see people, I'm like, ooh, I would like to meet this person. Unfortunately, I'm doing other unexciting... I just wrote his name instead of Lyndon. Yeah, that's great. Sometimes my brain get distracted by things. That bipolar brain, sometimes it don't work. Boop. Sometimes you get little songs. What is happening, everybody? I am Amar, Goddess of Blunder. I will do that whole entire spiel when this ad is over in like 5 minutes. We have been slowly adding my magic collection to the Moxfield. It's taking forever. Ugh. We've been working on this for 2 weeks now. We finished 1 box. Which, every time I say that,
it sounds like you didn't really do anything at all, did you? Like you did like a 300 count box. It was a 3,000 count box, so it at least is kind of impressive. Hey Barbie, what's up, baby girl? You coming up here? Yeah. Archangel of Strife. Are you gonna go? Yep, that's a perfect place for you. Where are you going? How are you doing? You're cold. Were you outside? Yeah. Not outside. She's got a catio. She just goes and sits in her little bunker and watches the birdies and watches the squirrel. We have a squirrel that hangs out in the tree. Yeah. And he runs along the fence. And Barbie just watches. I imagine Barbie would probably kill it. Barbie is one of my hunters. I have some cats that are just useless. They're not good at catting. But then I have some cats that are super good at catting. Like Barbie is a super good catter. Just making up words. Anyway. Yeah, she's one of my mousers. I also have Mando is really good at mousing. What else is good? Mando and Lando. The Terror Tigres are all really good. Even the Squish. The Squish is bad at being a cat, but the Squish is good at killing things. I watched the Squish. Oh my god, I was trying to save this mouse. I heard them running around and I heard squeaking and I was like, oh no, did I find a mouse outside in the shed area? And so they were chasing that through that, and then they chased it into the living room, and the Squish got it. So I went to go get a cup to try to get it into the cup because the Squish had it in his mouth, and he was at the top of a tower, and he just had it in his mouth, and the body was just hanging there, and it was still alive. And I was like, okay, Squish, I'm gonna try to put this in the cup, Squish. And he just crushed its skull. Like, I heard the crushing of bones, and I was just like, and it was like in his mouth, hanging, and then he just went. I was like, oh. The Squish did not want to give me that back. The Squish said no. It was, yeah, it was pretty gross. It was a not great sound. I sit here laughing about it, but I laugh about everything. I'm very good at emotionally, my responses to things are never correct. Hi, my name's Amara, and I'm on the spectrum. I'm a weirdo. At some point they're gonna round me up and probably ship me away. 'Cause I'm broken. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for hanging out with me. We do have an ad coming up. I'm going to stand up real quick, take a little stretchy stretch, just so I don't get too... I get very, very stiff, and when that happens, it's very, very stabby to me. I really like this card. Lay down arms. I think we'll do one more card and we'll leave that up, and then I will stand up real quick and do a little breather, stretchy stretch, and then we'll be back. We can watch Barbie. Barbie be awesome, because Barbie be awesome. Barbie be awesome. I love the artwork on this. This lady is badass. I wish I was that cool. Anyway. Ad is starting in 6 minutes. We'll be right back. We should have a be right back sign. We should bring back a lot of our things that we used to have. Okay. Water. Check that the dog did not destroy the home. Did not destroy the home. Yeah. You're so beautiful. I love you. I love you. You're such a good little gal. You're such a good little gal. I don't know where we're putting this bookcase. I left the home.
Barbie! Barbie, you're sitting on my seats. Can I sit with you? Can I sit with you? Yeah. Oh, I hate this. You know, sometimes you let me carry you. That's okay, baby girl. Let me give you some more. Stop it. Don't do that. We're almost. Oh, the ad break is. Well, we did a lot of stuff in between that little ad break. The ad break is still going now. What's going on, Barbie? We got so much stuff going on. We got dogs over here. We got cats over here. So many things happening. So many things. Stop it. Don't do that. You know not to do that. Grab my hand, sir. Barbie. Barbie just knocking everything over. Just knocking it all over. And then she's pressing all the buttons with her booty. With her booty. Yeah. Yeah, you're silly. We gotta do some painting today. I haven't gotten as much done as I wanted this week. Anyway, ad break is almost over. That's right, ad break. We're over. What's happening, everybody? We went and we petted 4 cats. We went outside and picked up a package that wasn't ours. It was my partner's. I thought that my package finally came. That they didn't deliver yesterday. Yeah. So I'm Amara, Goddess of Blunder. I make Magic the Gathering content on the internet. You can find it all the social-y things under Goddess of Blunder or Amara. One of those two things. Who knows? Sometimes it's different. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. You can find them over in my link tree anyway. I am a cosplayer and a puppeteer, and occasionally you can find me at MagicCons as a feature creator. I love different forms of magic that are chaotic-y. I don't like to play Magic normally, like I do, but I enjoy, my way of playing is the chaos-y way. I love Planechase, Arch Enemy. I am the queen of Planechase as a self. I gave that to myself. I guess I'm not really the queen of Planechase. I like to say that I'm the reason it came back. Hey, I advertise the crap out of it because I love it to death. I am a big fan of Planechase. What else is going on? I love Warhammer. I paint minis on here as well. This is kind of not the official name is the Imara Magical Miniature Morning. I don't know what is going on over there, but I need to actually go look, because that does not sound great. What is happening over here? Oh, are you in the tiger? Okay. That's what doesn't sound great. Okay. Okay. It's fine. There's this big tiger that you could go into and go all the way through the mouth and come out the butt, and then you got like legs you can go in and out of, and one of our babies, the Shaggy Man, is hanging out inside of it, running through it. So it sounds horrific, like it's very crinkly sounding, so it sounds really, really bad. So we have been adding my Magic collection to Moxfield and putting my collection in order. Everything's for trade. Everything's for sale. I say that all the time. Nobody's ever actually been like, hey, I'd like to trade some cards. I don't know if that's what people sound like when they want to trade cards, but I imagine that's what it's just like. Yeah, so anyway. It's mainly so I can actually put everything in order and actually know where my cards are, so I can actually build decks faster. Yeah, that's been a problem. It adds a lot of time, especially when it's something that you do for content. I don't have a lot of time because I do a lot of different things, and
Especially when I'm doing odd jobs and things in between. I never know when I have to do something, so it's kind of a pain in the butt sometimes not having time. I like having time. I like having extra time to do the things I like to do. As I'm very excited that Vampire Bloodlines 2 is out. I just like the vampire world. I know it's probably not going to be as good as the original, but maybe. I don't know. I just enjoy knowing so much about Vampire the Masquerade, and then when I play, I'm like, oh, I know all these things. Or if something happens and they're like, it's supposed to be like a secret, like you're not supposed to know what this character's clan is or something, and then you're like, oh no, it's this kind, and I'm like, I already know what everything is, because I am so smart. I know all these things. uh, that's not the art to this, but okay. Now it is, I guess. I guess. It's foil, though. Burp. Okay, whatever. I'm not going to argue with you, Moxfield. If there's no picture, there's no picture. I mean, it's probably just an issue on my part because I messed something up. And that's probably actually what happened. What is this? 177. No, I'm on it. No, that's not 177. Oh, it is 177, but it's 177 in a different... Guys, what are you doing over there? I really don't like all the sounds. Oh no. That Space Wolf is getting fooked. He is getting fried. There he is right there. He's like running into this giant freaking... What are those? Neurothropes? Like 5 of them? Oh no, is that a... Oh no, those are crone. That guy on the side has got a Berserker axe. Oh, and yeah, now I see all the crone helmets. Those aren't just broken things that are laying around. Those are actually crone helmets right there. I see them now. I see the art now. I want more Magic the Gathering Warhammer art, please. Ugh. I know they have a game right now, Warforged, but it's only digital, so like, I could use some more Magic cards. Games Workshop. I'm whining. Whiny, whiny, whiny. I'm not putting... Oh, maybe I will. Ugh, no, just go put it with your lands, and then we'll deal with this later. That's a land problem. I have a whole box of my lands that I use for making decks. I think some of them I'm going to put aside. That way I can... Some of them I will use again, some of them I won't use again for like the full art lands. Most of the full art lands I've already themed decks, and I'm probably not building another deck from that set, so I don't really need any of that stuff. I figured I could sell them to people who do need them for decks. I don't know. Don't buy things from Card Kingdom and things, buy things from your friends, weirdos. There's always friends that need to sell Magic cards. We're all poor people for the most part. For the most part. I've seen some crazy Magic people where I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ, how much money do you have? I was like, if I had that much money, what kind of terrible things would I do? What terrible amounts of things. Man, I want more Magic Warhammer art. Makes me so happy. So much cool stuff. I feel like we would get so much more cool art. And they would add lots of really cool things to it. Because they always hide things. That's one of the things I do love about Magic Art. Bring Coliseum. You can go over there too. We'll deal with all that stuff for later. I have a giant 2,000 card box that is just dual lands. Not dual lands, but it's the crappy dual lands. let's not be making things up. This must have been the rest of my Sliver deck. I had made a Sliver Tyranid deck, which I probably put back together at some point. It just didn't work right. Oh, that Cadian guy is about to get effed. Man, the Warhammer universe is terrible. I love it. It's just so over the top. Like, I can't take it seriously, but it's so cool and badass. I'm just like, cool. I don't know. I was a G.I. Joe kid. I was raised in the military. I still have... G.I. Joe was a thing that I lived and breathed. I had so many G.I. Joes. My dad was all about G.I. Joes and video games and things, so most of those things got passed on to me. I basically, comic books. My dad had started, and I was like, ooh, comic books. And then he's like, no, I'm out. It always seemed to be the way anything that I started doing that he was already doing. Like, he would go and start something new. But not because of me. Like, I don't think anyway. He just is like me and has 100 different hobbies. That's how I am. I can't focus on. I need many things to focus on because nothing is enough. Magic almost fills the brain when I'm thinking about it. This is such a good card. I don't know why it does not get played more often, especially with the amount of token things that are running around. And it's Boros. Like, it's disgusting with Seraphirith. Ugh. You want bad ideas? I'll give you bad ideas all day long, people. What is up? How are you doing today? I want pizza. Keep seeing this goddamn Domino's commercial. Last night I was like, that's it. Thursday night, I'm eating pizza. I don't care. I was like, that's what's happening. Okay, that's good. I mean, that's better than not okay. It's better than bad, I guess. I think that's how the measuring system works, of bad and good. I am alive. That's about it. Sitting around, trying to figure out what I'm doing. I have lots of things I gotta do that I can't talk about right now. What else do I got going on? So I've been adding cards to my collection here forever. Keep bringing stuff downstairs so I can sell comic books and things. It's never gonna happen. There's just so much stuff to do. It's very overwhelming. And when it's very overwhelming, sometimes it just shut down. I was like, this is a lot of stuff. Like, you can see all this stuff behind me. It's more than 10,000 comic books now because I've brought more down. It's just a giant cube of comic books. Like, it's a bunch of comic boxes just hooked up into boxes, all hooked. The problem is lots of the stuff, I don't want to get stuck with anything. So if I sell things separately, I'm gonna make more money, but I'm gonna get stuck with things that I don't want and may not be able to get rid of. If I sell everything together, I'm gonna lose money, and I'm gonna have to, because it's gonna cost more money to sell. And then, yeah, and a lot of the bigger name items are harder to move because they're so expensive. That's what happens with Magic cards as well. I had to sell one of my cards to pay for Atlanta, so I took it with me. And I couldn't sell it before I left. It's like a $600 card. And, like, nobody wants to. I mean, if somebody was looking for it, I could sell that much, but, like, if nobody's looking for it, or I can't find the person to buy it, doesn't do me any good. So I just took it and traded it in for like $400 instead. Saves me the money or the time of trying to find somebody. And who knows if I ever will find somebody. And I might find somebody 2 months down the line, but that's time. And time is money, friend, as my tramp stamp on my back says. My gold goblin on my back says, time is money, friend. It cracks me up. Yeah. Well, that's the thing too, is you get charged fees, so I probably would have paid $120 to eBay. And then I'd have to pay another fee probably because I put an item on the internet. Like, I hate eBay and all their fees. Like, they have a bunch of stupid ass fees. That's dumb. It makes me not so happy. I hate selling things on eBay. I've had to do it just because sometimes it's too hard to sell things and I need money. I'm like, well, I guess I'm selling things. And then packages. Yeah, I guess if you look at it that way, it wasn't that bad. The $200 loss is really just the $200 that would have went to a whole bunch of other things I had to do, because at that much money I would have to insure it, and yeah, so, and depending on where I'm sending it, even though I can't send it to like 8 different countries because they do not accept our mail. Let's see here. This is not the correct Tatiova. I've been adding cards for weeks. I love Moxfield though. This is, at least it's a system. I wish there was something like this for comic books. That would make my life so much easier if I could just enter. I have so many Pokemon cards. I was buying Pokemon packs for the longest time because I was playing online, and I just wanted the online codes. So I was buying packs because you get online code packs. So I was like, well, I may as well buy the packs, get the cards, and get a code for the same price. Because if I just bought packs on online packs, it's the same price. So I was like, well, I may as well have these cards that I can sell later. So I have a huge collection of Pokemon cards. I'm just like, now I gotta enter all these somewhere. Where am I supposed to find? Now I gotta find some way to sell, or some kind of price thing that I can log all the Pokemon cards and be like, yo, I think people play Pokemon. There are always scalpers and things ripping people off playing, so I assume people play Pokemon somewhere. I absolutely hate scalpers. They ruin all my hobbies. Ugh. I mean, I do sell things occasionally that I have laying around, but I don't buy everything. Ugh, it makes me so. It annoys me at Magic Cons. The people with all the money get to go in first, and then they buy all the things. And I'm like, awesome. Now I gotta pay more money for the same exact thing at the same exact place. It's dumb. This is just me complaining. That's what this stream is. This stream is just my morning complaint session about everything that I have to complain about. got lots of things to go. This is a little tiny Thalia. That's adorable. She needs to go. I wonder if she's supposed to go in a different deck. I like Thalia. Thalia is this little tiny puppy dog, and she's adorable. I don't normally like tiny dogs, but Thalia is a pretty adorable dog. This is not Thalia. So, yeah, I don't have anything exciting going on in my life. Heather's working right now. She comes back at some point today, but she's going to start getting ready for her trip. She leaves Friday. And then I'm by myself, which I shall sit around. I gotta go to Buffalo with her because she's renting a vehicle because she doesn't want to take her vehicle. So she's leaving her vehicle here, so I have to go and drive the vehicle back from Buffalo, so yay. I think she comes back Wednesday or something like that. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I don't know, Monday, Tuesday, and I think she comes back Wednesday, but then Wednesday we have to go drop the car back off in Buffalo, or drop off the rental in Buffalo, which means I get to go to Buffalo again. You know, I said I was never going to leave my house again, and I just keep getting forced out of the house, and I fucking hate it. I hate it outside. I hate everybody outside. The outside is terrible. That's what I have to say about outside. Just want to sit in my house, be left alone. Let me just make my content, play Magic with my friends online, and leave me alone. I don't want to go outside. And she just keeps making me go outside. Chillax? I refuse to relax. I'm angry now. I'm never angry. I'm insane. Puppy power. Oh no, my storage is almost full. You tell me that every day. I know that it's almost full. I take a lot of pictures of cats. Basically, that is most of my storage drive is just cats. I think we took like 6,000 pictures of cats this year. I don't know. It was an insane amount that I saw. I was like, oh, that's a lot of cats. You know, I finally didn't look behind a card to see if there was two of them, because I was like, yeah, there hasn't been two of them in a while, and then, of course, I don't do it, and it happens. Ugh. Man, I own way too many Magic cards. I played Magic for 30 years. 30 effing years. So many years. This is such a good card. This actually needs to go in a deck. $12.99. Good lord. I can't afford this. That's crazy money. Actually, that does need to go in a deck. So that can actually go off to the side. That is, I mean, I would trade it or sell it if somebody wanted to buy it. Otherwise, it's just going in a deck. That's the silly thing. It's like, I will definitely sell anything. But I will definitely put things in decks as well, because Philia is actually going in a... She probably needs to go in my dog deck that's behind me, actually. I don't know. I don't even know where those two cards came from. I don't know where a lot of my cards have come from. I would hate to do the calculations of how many Magic packs I've opened in my life. It's probably an ungodly amount. Like, an insane amount. The more I think about it, I'm like, yeah, it's probably... It's thousands. I can tell you that it is thousands. I don't have to do the math for that. It's the only way I find happiness, is to buy things. I find happiness for 30 seconds. Or it's usually for like a day, I'm happy. And then I need to buy more things, otherwise the happiness disappears. I think that's how life works. You just keep buying things until you feel happy again. I wish I had money to feel happy. Maybe that's why I'm so unhappy I have no money. Otherwise, I would go buy some Warhammer stuff while Heather was gone and do some more Warhammering. I'm sure something cool came out this week that I don't have, that I would like to build. I like to build anything. I don't even care. I have so many armies. It's just like, whatever. More magic. I have all the magic cards I need for the most part. And I don't know. Occasionally I think of a magic card that I don't have that I would like for a deck. But for the most part, I don't need very much. I don't know. That's why I'm always like, I'll trade magic cards all day long, because I have everything I need for the most part. So I'll trade for the things I don't have. Every once in a while, there's things I don't realize even exist, and then I'm like, ooh, I would like this thing. I like things. I'm like a dragon. I like to just sit on my hoard of things and be like, look at me and all of my things. I need to record a whole bunch of videos this weekend. I should have been doing it this week. I should probably just do it later on today. Man, I don't want to drive to Buffalo tomorrow. God damn it. I think she's driving up there, and then she's going to see her friend who's in rehab right now because she got in a car accident. So I think Heather's going to see her. It's kind of sad because she's like 89 years old, and her family doesn't come and see her, and Heather somehow is taking care of all of her things. I don't know. I don't know. We lead an interesting life, and you can hear all about it here on my on my stream. I don't care. My life is so unimportant that it doesn't matter at all. If I died, nobody would know. Da, 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 da. Well, you would know if it happened like on stream, but otherwise, most likely nobody would have any clue. At least until somebody tried to find me or wanted something from me, and then maybe somebody would know. I laugh at everything. Don't mind me. I think everything is funny, no matter how terrible it is. Tempted by... when the next ad break comes up, I think I'm gonna sit up for a second, and then I'm gonna do some painting. Because we have done no painting. No painting. I said we were gonna paint, and then it didn't happen. We'll get some paint on things. I want to finish all these things. I told myself I would finish them all by the end of the year. I might. I don't have anything going on. I have no events. I mean, there were things I could have signed up for that I didn't because I was like, well, I don't have money. I could probably go. I could probably sell some things and get to go, but it's a lot of work sometimes. And then I'm like, does anybody even care if I'm there? I'm like, eh. I was like, we'll just wait. I think Vegas is the next thing I'm doing. I was gonna go to Shoebox, which was in Wisconsin or Minnesota? No, Minnesota. I think it's Minnesota. But I forgot to sign up for it, so, and that was in March. I should have signed up for it, but I didn't find out about it until the weekend of MagicCon. And that was going on, and I didn't have any time to do anything. And then it was the day of, it was, that you could, of the last day to apply. And I got busy, I had some life stuff come up, and then I was like, I am done being on the internet because the world is a big shithole. And then I was like, well, I'm just going to put my phone down, and then I fell asleep. And then I forgot to apply. That sounds about right. That sounds like something that somebody did. Silly enough, I was really pissed off that I spent like $1 and I bought this like 10-pack of Magic cards that you couldn't see what was inside. It was a mystery one, and I was like, sweet, I'll get some cards I don't know, or maybe I'll get something I don't have. So I buy this thing, I get it home, I open it up, and it's 10 copies of Distant Melody from Lore. This is from Morningtide, I think. I'm just like, really? At the time, I didn't realize. I was like, huh. I was like, that sucks. I was like, well, at least it's a useful card. I was like, it's a card that I would use for my decks. And I built a lot of theme decks, so I was like, yeah, okay. And then I went and looked, and I was like, oh, it was like a $5 card at the time, so I was like, yeah, that's like $50 in cards. I don't think they realized that this actually went up in price at some point after they built these, because I imagine they were probably sitting there for a long time. I mean, if it was a Magic card shop and there was like a random Magic pack thing, it would probably sell more often, but I imagine at a... I was going to say junk store. It's more like a thrift store. I don't know. It's everything under the sun. Every kind of collectible thing that exists. So you never know what you're going to find in those stores. I like going in and occasionally finding things. I've never found Magic cards before. Someday. That's the dream. Going to the thrift store and finding Magic cards. I've seen it happen. I saw Dark Pack have it happen one time, and they posted, and I was just like, that's the dream. Go to a yard sale, go to a thrift store, and find stacks of Magic cards, not know what they are, and then you get home and you go through them, and you're like, what? Look at these amazing Magic cards. Somebody got old and died, and then somebody just gave them to the thrift store. That's what's going to happen with all my stuff. I'm very excited about it. That's my future. That's my next step. I'm very excited about it. Being old is great. I think I'm hilarious. My comedy special would just be me making fun of myself and all the terrible things. All the terrible things. Boop. Read the ruins. Ooh, this is a horsey. I love Foretell. And it's one of my favorite mechanics. I like that it's just like, hey, I have a card out. It's probably going to cause problems later. You probably are assuming what card this is. But I like to use Foretell cards that nobody uses. A lot of times. They're like, that must be this card. Then I go and cast it, and they're like, what the hell is this? I'm like, this is not what you expected. Because I don't make no sense. This is the bundle one. I thought it was the bundle one. Okay, an ad is about to start. I'm going to leave that up. This is a WinCon card. It's a silly one. If you have 13 cards at the beginning of your hand, you win. I mean, it's not super hard to do. Okay, I'll be back. Barbie. Yeah? Why do you say that, little? Yeah? Velma Voom? Why do you say that, little Voom? You say meow? Meow, meow. I didn't know you were down there. I would have given you some pets. Some screeches. I just said meow, meow. Being cute. I love you. You're such a good girl. Yeah. I love you. Yeah. I was gonna stand up. Can I do that? I'll come back and give you scritches. I love you. You have beautiful golden eyes, little one. Beautiful little gal. Check on my babies, make sure the house doesn't get destroyed. What's happening? I had to pet some cats, had to drink some energy drink, had to pet some more cats, grab some minis. We were gonna do the Death Guard, but I do want to get some red on these guys, so we're actually gonna do that for a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. I'm Amara, Goddess of Blunder. I make Magic the Gathering content on the internet, and occasionally I'm just hanging out, because that's what I'm doing right now. Or I'm playing video games, or doing whatever else I do. I am a puppeteer slash cosplayer, makes a lot of Magic Gathering content on the internet. You can find me here on twitch.tv/goddessofblunder, playing Magic the Gathering with my friends from the internet. You can also find me at Magic Cons as a feature creator every once in a while, and at other cons occasionally as a feature creator. Kinda just depends on where I am and if I have money. Anybody wanna pay me to be at things? Because that would be awesome. I would go to everything if I had money. Like, if I actually made money doing this, I would just use the money to go do things, and go to cons and things. That is what I would do. Hello, my little Barbie doll. What is happening? Yeah, you're coming up to hang out. I love you. You're such a good girl. She was so good at the vet yesterday. Yeah, and the vet was very nice to her. The nurse was very, very sweet to her. And Barbie liked her, and Barbie was like, thanks. She's like, I like this attention. And she got a churu. She was very excited. She got her shots. Now she's going to come over here and harass Velma, because these two don't get along. It's not even that these two don't get along. These two fight with each other and play with each other. But if Velma is with the Scooby Gang, the Scooby Gang will beat up Barbie, or try to, and Barbie usually beats the shit out of them. Barbie is a weird little perma kitten that just doesn't take crap from nobody. And people say cats aren't social animals, but I watch my cats hunt in packs and do things that they shouldn't be doing all the effing time. So, yeah. I watch cats a lot more than a normal person ever should probably watch cats. Like, I see them do things. I know what cats do. I know what cats want. I know what cats do. I left this paint out, and it got gross. I ruined this paint, and that makes me angry. Little one, I need a cloth of some sort. Or a cat. I could just wipe this on the cat. Use you as a brush? Can I use you as a paintbrush? A Barbie paintbrush? Yeah. You're silly. You're silly. What are you up to? I'm just roaming around. Yeah. You're so silly. You're always up during the day. You're up during the day. The day is stupid. Do things at nighttime. Are you gonna mess with more Warhammer guys? I know. You're like, why are these Warhammer guys in my way? Maybe you don't understand, Mama. Get your Warhammer shit out of my way. Okay, let's try something. Let's get weird. Okay, I need a cloth of some sort. Success. That'll work. Yeah, it'll work. I don't want to do this. This is not something I want in my life. I don't want to do this. I don't know if I can even save any of this. I might be able to get some paint off of it. Ugh. Balls. Don't start painting things and then forget that you're painting things. And then just walk away. Do not suggest. It's not a good way to paint. Yeah. Anyway. MMR, Arctic Magic content. Also, I paint minis. I love Warhammer a lot. Wizards, make more Warhammer Magic cards. I'm just gonna keep saying that over and over again until you make me stop. Until you do it, or until you make me stop. One of those two things. I mean, you can't really make me stop. You can try. A lot of times, if you tell me not to do something, I will just do it even worse than you. I'm like, oh, I'm not supposed to do this? Okay, excellent. Let me see how much more terrible I can make this. Just ask Heather. Poor Heather. Had to put up with this nonsense. This nonsensical dumbass. Okay, we got some paint on there, at least. That's the thing that's happening. Let's see, let's put this on his head. I'm trying to save as much paint as I can. That's what I wiped on this brush. That's fine. That'll be all gold later anyway. Man, I really wish I had the money to buy Battlefield. I really want to play Battlefield 6. Came out like a week ago. I keep seeing it. I love the demo, or the beta. Ugh, so good. It's one of the only first-person shooters that I'm actually good at. Oh, that's not true. I'm good at some other ones. I'm good at Overwatch and things. I'm good at team games. I know what I'm supposed to do, and I go and do it. I don't dilly-dally, and I don't sit there and camp so I can get a bunch of kills, so I can feel good about myself. I play the game, and I play the game right. I'm so feisty about it. I hate it when people are not doing what they're supposed to be doing. And then if it costs me to lose, ugh, that makes me even angrier. That's why I am not a competitive person. I would just get angry and salty about everything. And not even, I would still just not even care. I would just be feisty for the, just to be feisty. Sometimes I just don't care. And I'm like, you know what? I'm still going to be a pain in the butt about this. I don't know. So often I see Magic people complaining about things, and I'm just like, I don't care. I don't care. I was like, why are we complaining about this? Didn't we complain about this like 5 years ago? And then I'm always like, oh yeah. Now we got all these new people, and they haven't done this complaint yet, so I'm like, ugh. Now we gotta do this again. That's the problem when you've been around for 30 years. You've seen all these issues already. They're not new. Nothing is ever new. Human beings are just doomed to repeat history over and over and over again. We're not so smart. I really didn't know what color I was doing, the Dark Retinue. But I do kind of want them to stand out. So, they're getting a lot of red on them. I don't know. Yeah, the rest of the hood will probably. I don't want to do the rest of that one black, though. I don't know. Are we doing the whole entire bottom red? Probably? This is what happens when you have no plan and you're painting things. Do people plan when they paint? I don't know. If they do, it is not something that I ever do. There's no planning. I don't know what I'm doing, ever. Most of the time I just grab a guy and I'm like, okay, he needs paint. Here we go. Paint. Yay. Got some paint on. Woo! Hoping Hobbs gets back to me today so we can make some trades for some unknown cards I'm missing. Hobbs, I know you're not watching. Nobody watches my streams. I'm like, I'm gonna say this person's name and tell them, hey, you should do this. And I'm like, maybe Tom is here. Maybe Abby's here. Ben. There's certain people that I expect that are occasionally here. I have my entourage of awesome folk. I really wish I made more money doing this. This would make my life much easier, but maybe someday. I lost a lot of my subscribers and things when I lost my hard drive for a while. And then I came back, and now I'm rebuilding, and then I don't use Twitter, so I lost a lot of followers and crap. Problems. Stupid first world problem. Well, third world problems? I don't know. Probably not first world problems. I don't have first world problems. I'm a poor person. I'm not a middle class folk. I don't have a van payment that I need to scrounge up money for. I imagine that's what middle class is like, right? I don't know. There we go. We got some color on that guy. What? It's the sound of the beast. It's the sound of the beast. This lady has a really cool dress. Man. I wish the spirit store was open all year round. Why is the spirit store not open all year round? They have Christmas stores that are open all year round. I would definitely go to a spirit store all year round, and I would buy all my stuff there. All my household stuff I would buy. Zombies. Oh my god. I don't know if you're still on here, Sue. But Tractor Supply, all the Halloween decorations are 75% off right now. And the giant chicken skeleton is $99. It is monstrous. It's normally $350. If I had $99, that giant chicken would be mine. I need that giant chicken in my life. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's a thing I need in my life. There's not very many things I need in my life, but a giant skeleton chicken. Heather said I could keep it up all year round, but I have to put it in the backyard. She almost was going to let me buy it yesterday. I was very excited about it. They have a tinier one, and there was also a giant zombie that's coming out of the ground that's pretty awesome, too. There's some pretty cool Halloween stuff at Tractor Supply. I have to get my cat litter there, so I have to go to Tractor Supply. I know that doesn't seem like a place that somebody as cool as I would ever be at, but Tractor Supply, it's where I buy my cat poop holders. The stuff that holds the cat poop. The litter.
This is a really weird dress, and it's gonna be very, very red. I wish I would not have messed up this paint. That's really bumming me out. I don't know if I have any more, which means I'm gonna have to go out. Don't wanna go out and do anything. The other problem is if I go to the Warhammer store, then I'm gonna want to buy things. I don't have any money to buy anything, and that's even more depressing. That's even worse than buying things you don't need. Just not being able to buy things you don't need. It's not that I don't need them. I do need them. Need them all. I feel like I have to buy a Warhammer guy if I go to the Warhammer store. I don't even really want to go to Erie to go to the Warhammer store. Would probably go to Buffalo. I'm gonna be in Buffalo tomorrow. Heather will yell at me if I go to the Warhammer store in Buffalo while she's doing other things. And maybe she'll never know. Those are like making secret plans on the internet. Maybe she'll never find out about it. She doesn't watch the stream. I want to somehow incorporate all the colors of my Black Legion, or my Chaos United Army, with the retinue queen here. But I don't want it to not fit on right, or I don't want the colors to clash. I'm bad with coloring sometimes. Or picking colors that go together. I don't know. Sometimes I fail at it. Are we doing these in red? Probably. I mean, they're already red. I don't know how I completely missed this. Like, well, I guess that whole entire thing is a bracer. I don't know. A lot of weird stuff that it looks like I missed that I was painting, and then I just stopped painting it? I don't know. Sounds about right. You know, I've meant to turn on my music multiple times, and I've forgotten to do that. What the hell is this? Ed Sheeran is a weird fucking looking guy. Creeps me out. This is all a picture of him, and I was like, I don't like this. Creepy. I haven't completely decided about this paint job, so I gotta step back from it after I do this dress and look and see how I want to proceed. What else is gonna be red? What else is gonna be other colors? I don't know. One of the biggest problems too is this red doesn't go over the black, but I wanted it to be a certain red, so it needed black underneath as an undercoat. So I have to go back over it again. I think those are going to be a different color, though. I don't know. The red really makes things stand out, so it just kind of depends. I haven't completely decided. We'll figure it out. It's a later me problem. Wipe
off some of this red that I got all over this paintbrush to stir. I really should have stir sticks or something over here. At some point I'll figure things out. At some point I'll know what I'm doing. Okay, we got some paint on things. Let us do some more Moxfield. Hey everybody, what's up? I'm Amara, Goddess of Blunder. I make Magic the Gathering content on the intermic web. You can find my content under Goddess of Blunder or Amara or over on my link tree. I do a lot of content. Occasionally you can find me as a Magic feature creator at some Magic cons and other events. I am super into Magic. I've been playing for 30 years. I am a cosplayer and puppeteer, and occasionally I reintroduce myself multiple times during my streams because that is what I do. You've probably seen my puppets running around at Magic cons or on Magic commercials for Magic cons. My Chocobo, Tarmogoyf, Chandra, Appa. I'm very excited about Avatar. I'm really hoping Avatar is awesome. I have high hopes for it. I don't know. I love all the Universe Beyond sets, so I get pretty excited about it. I am excited. Appa will probably be making videos. I hear me and him are working together again. I hear me and Appa are working together. We'll see. I'm pretty excited about it. I know I'm getting new monks and allies, so no matter what, I know I have some cool stuff I'm going to be building. Prosperity. Did I put you in this? I don't know. It's like... These are from the Planeswalker deck. We had these Planeswalker decks, which were like starter decks. Back, that was probably like 5 years ago now. Wow, that was a while ago. Yeah, they were, you would get a Planeswalker, and then you get a couple of cards that let you search for your Planeswalker, and then creatures that got better if you had your Planeswalker out, and then usually there was a common of some sort that did like something similar. They're actually worth more than what the decks cost now. It just took years and years and years and years. Some of them are okay in Commander. I don't know. They cost a lot, but most of the time they do cool things, so I don't know. And some of the like other cards are actually really good. And some of them don't work just with that Planeswalker. They work with any Teferi Planeswalker, any Elspeth Planeswalker, and those ones are actually pretty cool because then you can use the good ones. I love you, little one. Barbie's so beautiful. I love this art. This art is very pretty. Oh, that Karen. Yeah. And it's like, it looks like their work. Karen is a wonderful artist. I have a proof of Ashnod from them. I got a picture of myself in my Ashnod costume with them. I have so many cool pictures. I really should actually post things more often. I don't know if I ever posted any of that stuff, and so much of it happened so long ago. I don't know. The community has expanded, and the community has evolved and changed, and I imagine there's lots of people who have no idea who the hell I am. That's why I'm always reintroducing myself. I am super into Magic the Gathering, if you couldn't tell. I've been playing for 30-something years. I might actually be 31 now. I know I've been saying 30 for a lot, and I started in 94, and it's 95, I guess, and yeah, September of 94, so 31 years now, I can say. One of my favorite things, I always say this when I'm on here, is whenever I meet other content creators, and they're like, hey, I've been playing Magic for 3 years, and I'm like, oh, really cool. And it's like, what set did you start with? And they're like, yeah, I started with, I'm just gonna throw a set out there. It's not going to be the right one. Crimson Vow, and I'm like, oh, cool. I started with the dark. And I'm like, oh my god, that came out a long time ago. Yeah. How many years ago did that come out? Oh, 31 years ago. Oh, I'm 29. I'm like, ah. I've been playing Magic for longer than you've been alive. Excellent. I think I'm funny. I've had an interesting Magic career. I love Magic very much. I love hearing how the people got into Magic and stuff, because mine was just accidental. This is such creepy, weird artwork. I love it. I just saw cool artwork when I went to go buy some Marvel cards or some sports cards. And more stuff to sell at school. I was always selling cards at school. I was never actually doing school. I was just at school. I was that kid that, not a drug dealer, but I was definitely just selling pixie sticks and magic cards and superhero cards and sports cards. And coming home with pockets full of money, or going and buying comic books on lunch. Like, I wasn't supposed to leave the school, but I would just sneak out of the school and go to the bookstore. I was an interesting child. I just did whatever I wanted, and it was not great. It was horrible. I still suck. What can I say? Blessed Respite. I didn't realize Blessed Respite is only been printed once. I guess it's different than the other Blessed, or the other Respite that I'm thinking then. Huh. Yeah, that's actually... I need this for things. Oh, yeah, I do like fogs. I love it when somebody commits and then you fog them. Especially if they, like, tricked you and they were like, yeah, we're friends, and then they'd betray you, and then you're like, I see where... Or you didn't know they were going to come at you at all, and then you're like, what the hell, you're going to kill me? Well... You're not going to kill any of us, and then we're going to kill you because we know that you were going to try to kill us. Oh, Magic. You're so silly. So silly. I love it so much. It is one of my favorite things. It's just so... There's just so many things going on all the time, so it just keeps my brain occupied. Especially like Commander games, when there's 4 different people playing, so there's all sorts of things going on. I have lots of things to keep my brain occupied. Because Amara Brain just does what Amara Brain want to do. At some point, I'm probably going to play Vampire the Masquerade again. I hate that... I don't know, my mic wasn't working apparently yesterday. Or maybe I just wasn't talking. I don't know. Nobody was on, and usually if I'm playing a game where there's like an RPG, when there's lots of talking and stuff, I usually don't talk over it. Because I'm usually paying attention. So it was more not that I am not... It's not that the headset is not working. Sometimes it's just not me working. Sometimes I'm not doing stuff. This is really cool art. Like a giant robot just slicing through, and it's like... You can return it for 5 mana. I mean, and Light Paws is not terrible. Just give Light Paws 4+1/+1 counters and return her from the graveyard. I'm paying 5 mana for it, but she's becoming a 6/6. It's not terrible. It's an idea. Maybe it's something I can try. I don't get to play Light Paws very often, so I don't get to try things very often. Sparring Regiment I should probably set aside, because I will need that for my Soka deck. I'm very excited about Avatar. I started putting aside all lessons and stuff for Soka. I'm hoping there's some other... I imagine there's other good ones, because otherwise it would be kind of pointless to make Soka and make it so it's a lesson thing, and then you don't have enough to make a deck. That would be silly. It wouldn't be the first time Wizards has done silly things, but please don't do silly things like that. It'll just make me upset. Don't make me upset. I'm already upset at enough things, Wizards. We got an ad in 1 minute. I am gonna do a little stand-in. Boop. Triplicate Spirit, you're just over here because you're a card to use. I really like this lady's voice. I'm really hoping she's cool. Gonna leave my Mox field up. I'll come back, do a little introduction of what I do here in the world. This is another lesson. That is true. I'm gonna put this aside too, since it's foil too. I'll probably put it in something. Okay, I'm gonna leave 1 card up, and then I am gonna go check on the dog, make sure my package didn't come, and yeah, I'll be right back. This is one of the cool foxes from, see, there's a whole bunch of things I would have liked to see a little bit more. I mean, we did go into the future crazily. I'll be right back, y'all. Pew pew pew. What's up, everybody? I'm back. Pet some cats. I just shoveled some food into my face hole. That was delicious. Boop. And I'm back. Pet the dog. My music is back on. I remember to turn that back on. Pretty excited about that. It's like you're forgetting. I forgot like the first half of the solitaire stream that I didn't have music going on. Hello everybody. I am Amara, Goddess of Blunder. I make Magic the Gathering content on the internet. I'm a cosplayer, puppeteer, occasionally a feature creator at Magic events. I am all over the place. You can find me on all my things on my Linktree / Goddess of Blunder. You can find me here all the time. Later on today, I will be playing with the Breakfast Club, where we play some Magic Online as Magic the Online creators. That is our weekly Magic program where the four of us do silly things. One of us is missing, Bear, so we have a special guest in Faye. One of my favorite people, Quinn. They will be coming and joining us. I gotta remind them. They probably remember. They're very efficient. Quinn is always efficient. I expect nothing less. One of my favorite people. I don't like a lot of people. I'm not a I like all my Magic friends. I have lots of friends. So I do like lots of people. It's just a good percentage of people I don't like. I'm just not good with people sometimes. How about that? Like, sometimes I just want to be on my own. Like, sometimes I'm just like, you know what? I just want to come over here and not hang out with anybody. But then sometimes I'm like, I really want to be with my friends, and I wish I had people to talk to, and I'm lonely. So it just kind of depends on the day. Oh, this was the Nahari that you can actually use as a creature, or as a commander. Tell you the truth, I don't even know if people know that. Some people. It just does let you throw equipment out. You can throw really expensive ones out. It makes Stoneforge blades. It's indestructible. I mean, you need 10 to make this thing. It's a 5/5 sword with double strike and equip 0. She is pretty cool. I should put her in my deck just to see if I can make that Stoneforge blade someday. You don't know how often people just don't pay attention to Planeswalkers in Commander games. And they're like, how many counters does that have? 10? Oh, shit. Oopsie, I did not pay attention. I did done the same. Most of the time I know everything is going on. Or I'm like, that's not going to harm me as badly as it's going to harm everybody else. I'll let somebody else take care of it. That is sometimes the Magic way. God, Velma, you're so cute. She's just sitting down here, just cuddled up on the stool. I think she just likes to listen to me. She just looks at me and then she just closes her eyes. She's a cutie. Velma Voom. I guess I shouldn't keep saying her name. She keeps opening her eyes. She wants to sleep. Boop. There was a lot of cool artwork in Neon Dynasty, and a lot of it was like special stuff that was in collector's packs, because like this was only in collector's packs, I think, too. The alternate artwork with the marches. This march actually is really cool. There's a lot of things you can exile. I don't know, enchantments are a big problem right now. There's a lot of enchantments out there. Like an insane amount of enchantments, especially since there's a lot of creatures that are enchantments now, too. So, like, having enchantment removal is just important. Hi, Mr. Banner. How are you doing, baby? Yeah, how are you feeling? I worry about you.
Your mama said you drank some milk and stuff this morning. He's having a hard time eating and stuff. Yeah. My poor little man. He has frostbitten mitts from when he was a kitten. He was a street cat. So his mitts hurt him, like when he jumps down and stuff, so he doesn't do a lot of climbing and jumping and stuff. He's also got this little mouth ulcer, and he has to take a steroid that costs $70 a week. So it helps him with the pain and the swelling, I guess. I don't know. He's not as much of a jerk when he's in pain, which is, I guess, okay. Just a positive. But we try to keep him in his least amount of pain. He gets special food all day long, because the hard food hurts his mouth and his teeth, so we try to get him special food, but he only likes certain special foods, so this is a cool card, Historian's Boon, if you haven't checked it out for sagas. You get angels out of the deal whenever you trigger the final chapter ability of sagas, and it happens with the creatures too, like the saga creatures. It's really good. It was a set-only card. They had these set-only cards that you could only get out of set boosters for a little while for the booster fun. And I don't know if they previewed them. I feel like none of them were previewed, and they were just hidden. And then, because I didn't know about any of them. I was like, what is this card? And when I would get one, I was like, I was like, this is 1 of 8? I was like, that's weird. Hi, Banner. Are you coming up here to knock everything over? That's cool. I love you. And don't climb inside the box. There's no reason to climb inside the box. I know you think you should climb inside the box, Mr. Bannerman. Yeah, you're silly. Yeah, I love you. I wish you didn't hurt. We try to make you as comfy as we can make you. Yeah. You're such a sweetheart to humans, and you're a sweetheart to most creatures, to other cats. Can I see the inside of your mouth? I know you don't want me to see it, but I would like to see it. I know. I know. Can I see it? He's like, no, you can't see it, but I would like to see it. Can I see your mouth? Yeah. Can I see? Don't sit on the second cards, you weirdo. There's no space up here. You're too big. There's no space for banners up here. Banners don't fit. Banners don't fit. You're so silly. He always has his claws out all the time because of his frostbites. Yeah, I know. You always have your claws out. Oh my god, dude. Don't come up here and start shaking. Get out of here. You're out of here. Get out of here. You weirdo. Come here and start knocking everything over. I love you, but let's not. I have enough issues. I have enough issues. Leyline binding. Oh, that's cool. That's a fun one. Artwork for that. There was some cool original, like, for the comic books, I think those work well. For, like, old CGI and stuff from, like, Final Fantasy and from other, like, Fallout and stuff, I would not do that. Because they do not look good. I will say that the Kaja that they used, the original Final Fantasy IX CGI art, well, back in the day, it was super cool. Is not super cool on a card. It does not look good. I'm sorry. It makes me very unhappy every time I see it. And I have so many copies of it, and I'm just like, I hate this card so much. Like, I don't need this many copies of Kaja. And it's not even Kaja. It's freaking,
Analia. I don't need this many Analias. I didn't even need one extra Analia. I had to have an Analia. And I like the artwork on my original Analia. Thank you. Now, if you would have made cool artwork on this Analia alternate, I would have, with a new Kaja artwork or something, I would have probably been like, ooh, this is really cool. You did not. So I'm gonna complain. Look at this Trove Cat. He's a kitty. When he enters the battlefield under your control, exile target permanent from your graveyard. When he dies, put it. That's pretty cool. It's interesting. I mean, you're getting stuff out of your graveyard, and it kind of keeps it safe. Well, unless somebody exiles your Trove Guardian Warden. I guess if Trove Warden had the ability that if it just left the battlefield, all those stuff came back, you don't want to lose everything. But all somebody has to do is exile it. And I mean, I would do that. I'm a monster sometimes. Like, that is a thing I would do. Man. Unbreakable Formation. There was a Ninja Turtle Unbreakable Formation promo that was really super cool. And unfortunately, I did not get one. I don't have any events coming up, so I'm going to probably miss out on all sorts of promos and all sorts of cool stuff. Here comes the FOMO. This is disappointing. I would go to everything if I had money. Like, if I actually got invited to things and got paid to do things, I would be at everything. And I would love every freaking second of it. You can tell I'm actually having fun at things, and I mean, I'm blessed to be able to do the things I do get to do, and it's thanks to everybody. Like, I can't say that it's just me that did this. Without the people who followed and came up with me, I would not be where I am and doing the things I'm doing, so thank you. I don't get to say thank you as much as I would like to. I don't have a lot of good stuff in my life. I mean, I have a lot of stuff. I am proof that owning a bunch of stuff doesn't make you happy. I own a bunch of stuff. No. Which reminds me, I need to go call my psychiatrist and make an appointment. See, this is how I remind myself of things. I go on stream, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I need to go do this important real thing. Hey, I'm a big fan of this lady's voice and these songs. Some of these cards I think I was just putting in decks, or they came out of decks. Sometimes things just end up in my rare boxes, or I'm like, oh, I can use this for something. This is actually pretty cool. 69-cent common card. Oh, this lets me go get Rebels. Rebel Tutor. Excuse me. My favorite food place over here is this place called Marlene's. Shout out Marlene's. I know Marlene's isn't watching this. It's our favorite place to eat. It's this local restaurant. It's only open like Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. She just works when she wants, and that's awesome. She can do whatever she wants. Almost everything is just the same things. There's a whole bunch of different things, but they're all... There's like 8 different things, but you can get them all in different shells and things. You can get tater tots, and then everything on top of it. You can get wraps that do the same thing. Like, it's wonderful, and it's always delicious. And she puts so much. Like, you can actually get so much food out of it. Like, I've been eating these tater tots, these 716 tots, one of my favorite things. It's all the wonderful things that you can find in the 716, which is our area code number for Buffalo. If you didn't know that, I don't assume that everybody knows that. Yeah, anyway. Chicken fingers, hot sauce, wing sauce, tater tots, bacon. It's cheese. It's death in a box, and it's so much. It's like 5 pounds of food, and I get like 10 meals out of it. It's awesome. Sometimes I just go and eat it. It's delicious cold. And then you can just put it in the air fryer, and it tastes exactly the same as it did when you got it, which in hot it's even better. But sometimes I'm just like lazy and I just want to eat food out of the refrigerator. And that's just what happens. Sometimes that is how I do things. I am just a barbarian for the most part. I do not have any qualms about just. I don't care what I'm doing. Nobody's watching, especially in the house. I'm like, I'm just gonna eat this in the shower or whatever. You can make a mess. Nobody cares. Yeah, this is one of the Planeswalker cards. That's the thing, is I can sit here and talk about all my Magic cards and different things about them. These were the search cards that you got for the Planeswalker decks. I think this was the Gideon one, yeah. Obviously. Oops, and there was 2 of them, and I even knew that, and I still didn't do it right. Burp. Oh my gosh, this is the longest amount of cards ever. I don't know how I'm ever finishing this. And part of me is just like, well, at least I can stream for the rest of existence. Man, our 10 o'clock streams on Wednesday nights is so hard for me to stay up until 10 o'clock. I don't have anything. By 7 o'clock, I'm like, I'm done for the day. Like, I'm in so much pain, and I'm just like, I don't want to be awake anymore. This is one of the cool ones that you have any Gideon, and you can just put it on any Gideon Planeswalker, the loyalty counters, and every time you're gaining life, you're getting 2+1/+1 counters. It's a 4/4, or a 3/3 for 4, but it's a human soldier. It's in 2 kindred groups, so you can have tons and tons of support. I don't know. That's really good. I mean, especially if you're making it a Gideon-themed deck, which is what I would do. I don't have a Gideon-themed deck. I should make a deck for every Planeswalker, so I can use every Planeswalker in the deck. That way I can use some more of my cards. Sometimes that's how I build decks, is I'm like, oh, well, at least I can use some of these cards I have. I do like this Thalia. It's a very comic booky art. Like the monster in the back, and she's just ready. Thalia is one of my favorite cards. One of my favoriteest cards. Another one of my friends is leaving the Magic universe. I've lost so many friends. It makes me really sad. I started playing Magic with so many people and met all these awesome people, and then they just keep falling off. They're disappearing, new people taking their places. Bums me out. I will miss them. Hopefully they keep in contact, but I doubt it. It's so hard. Yo, 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 Alex, what's happening? I'm just over here rambling about how we just keep losing people in the community, and I miss people. In the last 3 years, like, I've lost so many friends that started out as content creators, and they burnt out, and so many people. Davey doesn't do things very often anymore. I don't see Neo anymore, ever. I don't see I mean, Mr. Bevers is gone now for a little while because of work stuff, and Chris left. Don't see Miss Eldridge very often. Valerie just quit. I don't know. Yeah, we all did start like 3 years ago, 2.5 years ago. Yeah, and I know she doesn't do as much stuff anymore. Her work has gotten in the way. Which I understand. Life gets in the way of everything. It bums me out because I don't. It's hard enough. Yeah, Jen and Donnie haven't been streaming as often. But everybody's had so much stuff going on in their lives and stuff, and sometimes I think people just burn out. Yeah. Like, it just. I don't know who a lot of the new people are either, because I just don't have time to consume new content. Like, I still try to watch all my friends' stuff when they're on. So, like, that's usually what I have on in the background. I don't have time to flip through and find new people to watch. I don't know. Oh, good. I need to actually... I need to go find a person for... I miss playing with you, too. That's the thing, is, like... everybody's time schedules are different. I have lots of time this fall, though, so just let me know. This is not... I'm looking at the wrong Thalia. I'm looking at Thalia and the Gitrog. That's not the Thalia that I need to look at. There's so many Thalias. I mean, I play a Thalia stacks deck in Modern, and it's no good, but... like... There's just too many Thalias. Like, my Thalia deck has 4 different Thalias in it. And then I have Thalias in different commander decks, and I still have too many different artworks for Thalia. One of my favorite cards. That's why I bought the Secret Lair that had all the different Thalias when they came out for my Modern deck. And then they just kept making other Thalias. I'm like, stop it. Like, don't need this. Alex, I'm never going to finish adding all these cards to my list. It's just like, there's some cards I'm looking for, not a lot. I mean, there's lots of unknown cards I'm looking for, I imagine, but I don't know what any of the unknown cards are because I don't ever go look. I like to be surprised by them. Like, I like to go to the event and see new stuff, so I don't like to look at all the different cards that exist. I don't know. I'm weird like that. This guy's just over here because it was a really cool foil. Like, the snow is all foily, and it's all sparkly. Makes me happy. How's the day going? I didn't get on for very long yesterday. I was on Vampire the Masquerade, but, like, I can't see my chat very well on my Xbox. The Xbox doesn't have a chat thing that you can have on the screen, so I always end up having to use my phone. And a lot of times I just don't see my phone off to the side. Sometimes I see it if a notification pops up that I have chat or something. We are playing Plane Chess, yes. We'll be playing Plane Chess both times, so on Sunday as well. I'm gonna modify the deck so we don't have a long game or anything, and I'll institute my Havoc party if, like, 10 minutes before, or if we need to end the game. So everybody will start losing half their life and can't gain life. I'll kill everybody. That's what I started doing on my streams, just so my streams didn't last too long. I've learned my lessons. Like, some of these new streamers, I'm afraid to go on their channels because I don't want to end up in a 3 or 4 hour game. Like, they don't know not to let people board wipe 3 hours in and stuff like that we've all learned our lessons, and I'm like, no, don't like this, I don't want this. Yeah, I should just do a capture card thing. I wonder if I don't think I have one. Maybe I'll just go buy one. I'll have to see what I have to use for the Xbox to do that, though. And I also have to figure out how I'm gonna connect it. I guess, can you do it through, like, Wi-Fi? I don't know anything about the capture card. Yeah, that's what I usually tell everybody. I'm like, okay, we want to end the game about this time. Like, for the most part, most content creators, we understand that that we're here to entertain, first of all, and then also that we're here for a certain amount of time, that we're, like, people have other things to do, unfortunately. Like, I wish I could sit and play Magic all day. Like, that would be awesome. But I have other hobbies, and I would like to do those too. So I have to kind of split my time, and I have to spend time with my partner. So, like, yeah, I probably have enough space in my computer. I don't know. My computer, after the freaking hard drive died last year, really messed up my stream schedule. I was sitting there thinking about that. I was like, that's probably where everything went wrong. I had like 2 months where I was like raising money to try to buy a new hard drive. And then I finally did get a new hard drive, and then I had to figure out I had to redo all my OBS stuff, and I still am not back to where I was, where I had like my theme music up, which makes me mad that I don't have that up. I don't have my starting soon screen. I don't have my Lobby Pristine sticker on right now because I don't have it on this computer. And for some reason it wasn't in my Google Drive because I was going to put it on here yesterday. I was like, oh, I could just slap this up right now. And I was like, oh, I didn't put it in my Google Drive. Excellent. And that means I got to go get it off my iPad. Also excellent. We finished another stack of cards. Woo! Excellent. Thank you, Alex. Let me go check this out. Boop. Yeah, that should work. Even if it doesn't work, it's $15. Oh, Anafenza. You're so good. I like Anafenza. She's gotten multiple cards. Okay, I gotta get a new stack of cards, Alex. We finished a stack. We finished a lot of cards. We've gotten lots of stuff done. At least that's the one nice thing about these streams is I actually get stuff done that I want to do. And besides that, we're still painting. We're going to be painting forever. It's going to be wonderful. I'll be right back. Let me go grab some cards. Cards. I gotta get more cards. Cards. Dog meat. Over here. Oh, this is the enchantment dog meat. Enchantable dog meat. Enchantable dog meat. Cards. I don't know what the stack is, but we're just gonna grab it. And we're gonna grab this stack too. Stacks of cards. Uh-oh, all this stuff is falling. That is not good. I'm just singing random songs about things falling. Ugh. And then I'm going to fall in this chair. Boop, 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 boop. I'm back. Oh my god, I don't know if I have enough USBs. I have so many things plugged in. I think my computer is unhappy with like I can't run a third camera. Someday I would like to have more cameras so I can do like live streams here with like 4 people, but like it gets unhappy with the 2. And it's not like it's a weak computer. I don't know. It's dumb. Katori, you're so cool. I do like Katori. I should put Katori in. I'll probably put her in some deck. I don't know. I know, I just need one, but I don't know if I have one. I guess I could unplug my stream deck when I'm not using it. I don't have my Stream Deck plugged in right now anyway. I had to unplug it the other day because I had to plug something else in for a stream. I was like, ah. Hopefully everything is still working. Like, for some reason, every time I go to do a different stream, like I do this, and then like tomorrow I'll have to switch over some cameras, and everything will just not work. It seems to be the process I go through every freaking week. And then I move everything back over, and then it doesn't work again. I'm like why? Why are we doing this? What did I do to you, OBS? Did I kill a programmer in a past life? What did I do? Sometimes that's why I'm like, U.S. government, what did I do to you? I'm sorry, did I use the wrong bathroom? I'm so feisty, Alex. Everything makes me feisty. Everything is so awful, Alex. Like, it's terrible. Like, I try to be positive about things, but I'm just like, they have nothing to be really positive about. Like, my hobbies are awesome. That's why I'm usually like, I'll just talk about my hobbies. I love my hobbies. My hobbies make me happy. I understand. Usually these are the programs where I just talk whatever. I'm like, this is me. This is what's going on. I don't know. I have nothing to hide. I'm just like, whatever. I was like, this is how I feel about this. And things are crappy. And we need to fight for people. And unfortunately, I can't be quiet about that. Jason Angle did all the Constellation Theros cards. They have a playmat that has all the gods, because they did all the gods, and so good. And we just went into a ad break. Ad break. Damn ad break. Get you in your ad break, too. Me too. I don't put up with shit anymore. I am not one to put up with things anymore. I feel like that's just the way I have to be now. I am super nice, as I normally am. As that's what I want to do and be. That is the person I would like to be. But unfortunately, sometimes I have to be the monster that I also am. I don't want to be the monster that I am sometimes. It's not the thing I want to do. Hi, baby girl. I love you. What's up? Yeah, I'm coming to see what Mr. Banner's doing. You're so silly. Were you outside again? You smell like outside. Yeah, you went to go see what's going on out there. She's so silly. That little Barbie doll. This music is beautiful. Ugh. It's making my inner gothy witch happy. Being a witch is difficult. Sorry. Putting some thought into where this paint has to go. Try not to F it up too bad. Right? I love it. You're awesome, Alex. That's the thing, is I've met so many awesome people through Magic. Like, at this point, I'm like, I would love to meet more new awesome people, but I've met plenty of awesome people, and I want to play games with those people and continue those friendships. And if I make more friends along the way, cool. I don't know. I have lots to thank Magic for. And it's not just playing a game. I know it's always silly when we say that, it's the gathering, but it really is. A good portion of it is the gathering. She's got like a weird glove on. I don't like this paintbrush. Yes, that is the thing. Is Magic is so many different things, and that's it's different things to different people too. Like, some people really like the lore. Some people really like different aspects of Magic, and about all fandoms. Like, I obsess my stuff. Yeah, aren't they? They're Viking Space Marines. They got giant wolves. They ride into battle on giant wolves. They're ridiculously awesome. I love the lore of Warhammer. I love the idea of it all. Like, I was a big fan, and I'm a big fan of the over the topness of it all. Like, it reminds me of Gears of War, basically. Like, I love Gears of War. I love the just ridiculous weaponry. Like, it's very unrealistic, and it's great times. They have chainsaw swords. Swords that are chainsaws. They have, I guess I have a Space Wolf army as well. And they have these guys called Head Takers. They have giant wolves that are, I mean, Space Marines are already like 8 feet tall, and these wolves are as big as these Space Marines, and they send their wolves out to hunt down enemy leaders, and they hunt down the enemy leaders and challenge them and kill them in battle. We've got these giant freaking axes. The Space Wolves were my first army when I first started 40k back in '98. Like, I was super into my Space Wolves for a while. I jumped around to different Space Marine factions. I jumped around to different. I've played so many different ones. When the new Space Wolves came out, I was like, I need these. I want to build these. Like, I plan on doing like my own story. Guess it's my own universe beyond for Warhammer, because there's things I don't like in the Warhammer universe. And I was like, well, you know what? I'm gonna change things. I'm gonna make my own alternate reality. They're like, instead of this happening, this is what happened, and now this is happening. So I've made my own Warhammer universe, and then I'm gonna use my armies and take pictures and do like a news report / story thing that tells what's going on in my story, and use pictures of my own units and things. I'm sure somebody's probably already done this, but I'm just doing it because I enjoy it. It makes me happy, so. And I think that is an important part about content. That I wish. Maybe that's what I do. I'm gonna do another one of those talks, but I want to make actual graphics and actually talk about like content creation and how you want to do things that you actually like and enjoy, like just doing it to get views and to have people, big name people on your channel and stuff. Like, that's cool, but like, you can tell when the person doesn't even know who these people are, or just doing it for that. I don't know. I don't ever want to do that. I don't ever want somebody to feel like I'm using them to be on my channel, and and that was like one of the reasons why I never wanted to actually like. That's why I don't invite people very often. Like, if somebody asked to be on my channel, is different, and I'm like, okay, awesome. Like, I've played with most of the people that I've wanted to play with, so just at that point where I'm like, okay, if somebody wants to play with me, I will definitely make it happen. I love doing. I can sit and talk about my hobbies forever, especially if I'm talking with friends about things. Like, you can riff off each other, and you can. Yeah, I don't know. It's one of the fun things I enjoy doing, like podcasts and things with my friends. I don't get to do it very often, but when I do get to do it, I have fun doing it. I'm very passionate about all my hobbies. Thank you, Tylenol. Um, if anything, we should give Tylenol money for making me super, super powerful. So stupid. All we did was start making fun of them for this. I absolutely love it. It was like with my bipolarness and Tylenol, being on the spectrum, my superpowers are amazing. I could do anything. It's just amped my power. Yeah, this has become a running joke, basically, here. This Chelsea Wolf, I am a big fan of you and your voice. You make me happy. Every once in a while I find new music and I'm like, I could get into this. What is this? Have I listened to this album? I don't know. Sure. Sure, we'll listen to this. I don't know. I don't know what I'm listening to. Oh, we're never gonna finish this. There's so much to do, Alex. It never ends. I have a whole bunch of content I actually have to go record this coming weekend. I just have not been doing it. I know basically what I'm doing. I probably should plan a little bit better, but sometimes I procrastinate. I'm a procrastinator. Sometimes that be how it is. I would completely forget what my life total is, though. Yeah, I can imagine magic looks insane to somebody who has never seen it and never experienced it. And it confuses me that it's such a big game in so many places in the world. Like, I imagine there's probably more people who play Magic than, like, chess. I don't know if that is a thing. I don't know how many people play chess. I imagine lots of people because it's like a worldly game, but I don't know. You think more people play Magic than people play chess? Probably not. Regularly, I would say more people play Magic, though. I imagine there's not. Like, Magic is huge. The fact that there are people who don't know what it is. Like, I don't keep track of what vintage or expensive handbags are and stuff, but I still know the name of expensive handbags and know they exist. Like, it's weird to me. These people went through school and they didn't see any nerds playing Magic in school at some point. Like, that's not a thing that ever happened. Like, I didn't go to school for a super long time, but like, I ran into people playing Magic all the time. One of them was me. And that was in a military school. Like, I don't know. It's weird to me, I guess. I don't know. I know lots of things about lots of stuff, though. Thank you, Spectrum. Not the crappy internet service, but the awesome autisms. Yeah, that's right. Spectrum internet service. You're shitty compared to autism. I've been trying not to swear. Not today. We failed. We failed that. We tried. We tried not to swear. It did not work out. We failed in that process. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. I made custom bases for all these guys, too. Ugh. What did I do? What have I done? Too much stuff I've started. Man, this music is good times. It's so sinister sounding. I could commit crimes to this music. I'm gonna play Grand Theft Auto, is what I meant. Reminds me of Duskmourn. God, I love Duskmourn so much. Now I'm like, I don't even care about Innistrad anymore. I don't need to go back to Innistrad. I'm listening to Chelsea Wolfe. This ethereally gothy music. Making me happy. I found her yesterday and I was like, I can get behind this. Like, I'm in. Let's do this. So now I'm listening to her albums. I don't find new music very often that I find enjoyable, so it's like, you know what, let's do this. Let's dive in. I did not paint this scythe at all. I just, like, completely missed this side. That's one of the problems with painting. Like, if you don't, like, keep rotating things, so often you just miss stuff. I'm like, I painted this side of the thing, and I'm like, oh, I did not paint this side of this chain. Excellent. I painted this side of it, though. Painting is stupid. I love painting. I just want to get some more paint on things. The more paint I get on things, the better things look, and it looks more complete, and I'm like, yay, we're getting there. Are we really getting there? I don't know, but we're a little bit closer. Yay. Man, I can't even DoorDash for work around here because they hired so many people to DoorDash, and now there's like no times to do it unless you want to work at like 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, no. Do you know how insane I am at 4 o'clock in the morning? I'm not allowed out of the house at 4 o'clock in the morning. There are different Amaras that are not allowed to be out in the wilderness at certain times. Certain Amaras are crazy. I don't know if there's actually other Amaras. There might be. Sometimes there are. Man, I really want to play Battlefield 6. I really enjoyed the beta. I really want to play it. But I don't really... I just bought Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines yesterday, so I can't. I had to choose between the two of them, and I've been waiting for Vampire Bloodlines 2 for a long time, so... I was like, well, this is happening. Ugh, I should come and play with you guys. I'm not very far. I'm probably like 15 hours in, give or take. I just roam around and do the missions and do the story. And I love Fallout. Yeah, it's really fun. I mean, it's basically just a Fallout game that's online, which is pretty awesome. I've always been fine. You're just a baby. Just a baby. Little baby. Little Fallout baby. Is today Fallout Day? No, tomorrow's Fallout Day. I don't know what they're showing tomorrow. They'll probably show a new trailer. I'm excited. I love Fallout. Really? That's gotta be weird. I never actually got to play any, well, besides Assassin's Creed. Like Assassin's Creed, I've been to some of the cities that are in the game, so it's kind of cool. Like, in Assassin's Creed Shadows right now, I'm trying to find Mount Fuji so I can see where my house was located. And find where my house was located on the island. But I'm doing it without actually looking at any information. I'm just doing it off of roaming around. It was weird. I've never really lived anywhere like city-wise or near cities. At least not like American cities. I don't know. I've lived a weird life. Like, I can't take Heather to any place that I grew up because they're all military bases, and so like I can't go on to military bases and show her where I lived. So I've never actually like really been like, hey, like she's shown me where she grew up and stuff, and I can't do that, and it's just kind of sucks. There's lots of weird things that I can't do. Like, I have no friends from when I was a kid. I'm in contact with, like, one of them on Facebook I found. I don't know if the other one's even alive. Didn't have a lot of friends anyway. And that was before Facebook and the internet and whatnot. So if, like, I sent letters to my friends, and if my friends never answered back or never sent another letter back, then eventually, like every once in a while, one of us would bounce back and forth, and then they would just stop, and then that was it. And as military kids, we were only in the same place for like 2 or 3 years, so most of us weren't there at the same exact time, so we didn't leave at the same time. So, like, after 2 or 3 years, you're not finding that person in that house ever again. Like, it was dumb. I was still pretty complainy about it. Like, I didn't go to prom or anything. I was homeschooled, like, my last couple of years of school. So, I missed a lot of stuff there, too. I didn't go through all the normal high school, well, I went through the normal high school stuff before I left high school. The bad stuff, not the good stuff. I'm pretty sure, like, childhood is just built to destroy you and break you down. And give you issues for the rest of your life. Unless you're a person who can just shut it all out. Which then you just don't even remember any of it happened. You're like, school was awesome. I'm like, do you remember school? Or some people's school was probably pretty awesome. I don't know, if you were awesome, school was probably pretty cool. And music is what I did a lot of listening to music. I did not do a lot of school in school. I was just there, hanging out, selling magic cards, playing magic during lunch, reading comic books sometimes, selling stuff, pixie sticks, magic cards, Marvel cards, sports cards, occasionally comic books. I used to sell toys occasionally. Had some friends that were into collecting toys, and I was always buying boxes of toys when they would come into the base to our toy store. So then I would sell them for more money. Oh my god, I was a scalper. Oh god, I hate myself. Ah. The worst thing is that was usually like the only box of whatever toys came in too, because I mean, sending things overseas to stores costs money, and usually they didn't order more. So if they got the Marvel Legends stuff, that was the only ones that were coming in. So then I was homeschooled, and then I would just, I would finish all my work for like the whole entire year in like 2 months, and then just play Diablo and go buy toys and sell them on eBay and sell magic cards. Man, if I could have played Magic online when I was a kid, it would have been great. I would have played a lot of Magic. I mean, I could play the Magic computer game, which was not great back in the day. I mean, that did happen. This guy's so cool. I love the Death Shroud. The Death Shroud are Terminators. They're in, like, even bigger Space Marine armor, like 10 feet tall. And they have these giant man reapers, they call them. They're giant scythes. They just carve people down. Awesome. Warhammer is awesome. I love it. It's a horrible place, but it's great. It's horrible, but it's great. I gotta find out what my theme is tonight for the Breakfast Club on Magic Online game tonight with Chris and Bones, and we got Quinn joining us tonight, which I need to contact him. I have been really slack-assing on my contacting of people. Holy crap, Jodo! Why is Jodo worth money? Why is foil Jodo worth money? I'm so confused right now. I was just about to stick that in the stack of just normal cards, but that's gotta go in the binder. This song is beautiful. God. This lady makes me happy. I'm hoping she's not a horrible person. I feel like I'm in a creepy movie. I don't know. I am still my little goth girl at heart. I will always be a little goth girl. I always like to think that my aesthetic, if I could afford to be as cool as I used to be, and be able to afford clothes and have an aesthetic of some sort, that I mean, I used to be a little gothy punk girl, and I had awesome clothes and stuff, and now I have to rebuy all my clothes because I'm a different size and things than I was before back in the old days. So boobs and such. Boobs is such a great word. Anyway, boobs. Anyway, I'm a child. Yeah, I would have all sorts of cool gothy clothes, and goth Disney princess is what Grixis princess. That is my aesthetic. Grixis Princess. I have really cool stickers I designed of me as a Grixis Princess. I just never have gotten to print them out. Someday I'll be able to afford stickers and stuff. I see all these new people who have been around for like 6 months and they've got stickers and playmats, and I'm like, I've been around for like 3 years and I haven't made new stickers in years. Well, I have made lots of new stickers. I just haven't printed new stickers because I can't afford to print new stickers. It's a bummer. I need more people to subscribe to my channel, Alex. So I need 1,000 subscribers so I can have more emotes. It's really like, see, I need to have a token done by Inkling Customs. I have their Chocobo. Ugh. I have a Inkling Customs, one of their special secret Inklings on an adventure is this one. There's only 300 copies in the whole world. And it's awesome. You want to see what it is? I don't know if you saw it at some point. It's a Chocobo! And it's Fibblezip riding a Chocobo. It makes me so happy. Yeah, I should just sell some magic cards and do it. That's the thing, is I should just use my magic cards to pay for everything. And it's a Chocobo. It makes me so happy. I need to put it in my Chocobo deck. That's why it's sitting over here, so I know where it is. Malira, why did I spell your name wrong? Did I put an extra I in there? What happened here? Oh, there's no R there, that's why. Nice. All will be one. Which one is this? I hate that these still have those stupid stickers over there. Hey, that's not bad at all. 100 for 12 bucks? That's not bad at all. That's the thing, is I don't have a printer either. Like, I don't ever print things, ever. I've had so many printers in my lifetime that I just refuse to buy another printer. I've bought so many printers in my lifetime, and then it's always cheaper just to buy a new printer than buy ink. I'm just like, this is stupid. I'm not ever doing this again. I've stuck to this, Alex, and I refuse to buy a printer. I could just print my own things if I bought my own printer, though. That's the thing, is I've designed a bunch of stuff. Like, I have a whole bunch of emotes that have just been sitting around because I can't add them anymore. And I belong to the Lobby Pristine, so I don't have anywhere to add more emotes. I do still have my Discord up, but I don't really use it for anything. It's just there in case I need to turn it on if we're having issues somewhere else. So I just kind of kept it. I don't know, everybody wants to have their own Discord and have their own this and that, and I don't know, we don't need that. We don't need that. This guy is so weird. He's kind of cool. Such a weird card. And it's really pretty. This Jess guy. So weird. I love weird cards, though. So many cards. It never ends, Alex. It never ends. I wonder if my package is ever going to get here. It's insane to me that my package is not here yet. I don't know why they sent that from there. That's really weird. I don't like anything that's happening. Why is this so dark? Oh, did I click that? Oh, that why that happened? Oh my god, so many weird things happening. Quit clicking buttons, you weirdo. Quit messing with things. Just yell at myself. Oh, this is the wrong Toretti. This is other Toretti. You are much more efficient than I am terrible at finishing things. It's one of the reasons why I still haven't done my streams, because I just am too procrastinating. Oh my god, this Toretti is worth money. Ugh, gross. Hate it. I love Storm Chaser Mage. Such a good card. I am gonna stand up in 2 minutes and 30 seconds when this break starts. It's been a little while. I didn't stand up last break. I gotta remember to take care of myself sometimes. It's not something I'm very good at. I don't know any better. I think I'm cooking salmon tonight. I was gonna grill it outside, but it's been nasty out all day. Super gloomy out. It's been raining on and off, and like not normal sprinkle. It's just like bleh. I don't know if that's a thing. Bleh. Feels like a thing. Boop, 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 boop. Oh my god, we've almost been streaming for 3 hours. What the? I just get caught up doing this, and I don't even realize time is going by. Like, must finish this, and I'm never gonna finish. I was saying, Alex, I could probably do this until the end of time and never finish. I could at least do this until I die. I can tell you that much. That's how many cards I have. I can stream every day until I die. And just continue adding cards. Excellent. At least I made time go by a little bit faster. Alex, I just sit here and I ramble for hours. This is basically all that happens. I come on here, I paint, I add magic cards to my list. I go, I have too many magic cards. I say that a lot. I also say, wizards, make another Warhammer set, goddammit. 4 more decks. 4 new decks, reprint the old 4 decks, maybe put a new card in there or something, so us other people who already bought them want to buy them still too, and then you make a 400 card base set that you can, is just a bunch of different Warhammer factions and things to add to those commander decks. So then those commander players are going to want the commander decks, but then they're going to want to buy the base set too and get those new Warhammer cards to put in there. Okay, I'm going to go grab myself a jerky, an energy drink, and I will be right back. I'll probably pet some cats and check to see if my package is here. I'll be right back. Also, I need to stand up. I'll be right backy. There we go. We'll leave this up. What's happening, everybody? I'm back. We pet cats, we had some energy drink, we communed with the Earth Mother. We are back to do some more adding of my collection to the Mox field. I'm Amara, Goddess of Blunder. I make Magic the Gathering content on the internet. You can find me at Goddess of Blunder. You can find me here, where I play Magic with my friends all the time. Wednesdays you can find me with my Breakfast Club, where we play Magic online, where we play theme games, usually at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Everything is Eastern Time. You can find me on 6 o'clock on Thursdays, usually playing Magic with my friend Tom. Or Tomady, my apprentice, has been playing Magic with me for, oh my god, almost a decade now. So I made them start playing an Almond Cat. Should have been around 2015-ish, 2016-ish. Yeah, so that's been a while. Anyway, we play on Thursdays, and then you can also catch me playing Plane Chase, as I am the queen of Plane Chase. I like to take credit that I brought Plane Chase back. I don't think that's actually true, but I will keep taking credit for it until somebody yells at me and tells me that is not. Oh yes, the annual deck exchange I will have set up. I actually got an email about it, and I was like, oh yeah, I gotta get that set up, and I would like to get that set up before November, so everybody has plenty of time. I had one person not send a deck last year and had a problem. I had to make sure that doesn't happen again. I don't know what happened. I don't know if communication got crossed or whatnot, but I am very excited about the deck exchange. This will be the 4th year. That's crazy to me. I'm glad that y'all enjoy it. It's one of my favorite things to do. I want to make sure I give everybody enough time to join too, and because I know a lot of people missed that it was even going on. Like, I advertised it in the Lobby Pristine and stuff, but I don't use Twitter anymore, so I know a lot of people still do. Alex, I really don't want to use Twitter again. Like, everybody still uses Twitter, and it sucks that we don't get, like, we lose a bunch of followers of good people that are there, but I don't want the bad followers, and to bring them to my community, so it's just easier to avoid it, not to mention I don't want to. It sucks as a content creator having to do that, because I'm losing we're losing venues to advertise our brand, I guess, if that's a thing. I don't know. I'm using words. I don't know. I don't actually. I'm a content creator, but I don't make money doing this. Yeah, like, my account is there. There might be, like, I don't know if my Twitter posts still go there or not when I go live. I don't go there, so I don't. I went there because I was going to go make a fake account to start feeding the algorithm and the AI crazy information that is not true. And I went to go make an account, so my account came up because the last thing I did was put my thing saying, hey, this is where you can find me, and then I put a little bulletin thing on there and pinned that to my thing, and it was like, hey, this is where I am. And I was like, my feed popped up, and I was like, these are all my friends and people I know. They're all still here, and they're all posted, like, in the last hour. I was like, oh. I was like, apparently I am the only person who left. I was like, this is stupid. I was like, I'm out. I was all pissed off about it. I'm fine about it. I understand, especially from as a business, if you are a business or a content creator or whatnot, and you wanna be big, I guess you gotta get rid of your morals and your caring about anything else going on in the world. Like, I feel like so many people don't talk about anything that goes on in the real world on their accounts, even though we have access to thousands of people that we could be communicating with, but we don't want to because we don't want to offend anybody and lose followers or hurt our chances at sponsorships and things like that, and I think that's shitty. I don't. I will be myself, and I mean, especially since I don't want to be political, but unfortunately, existing for me is political, so like I don't have a choice. Like if I had a choice, it's not the choice I would make. That's what I always tell people is like, trust me, I didn't decide to become a girl. I was a girl. And like I didn't decide to make my life more difficult. Like I could pass as a cis white person, even though I'm Puerto Rican. And I could be awesome. I could be getting all the things right now. I'd be winning the game. But I'm not. Like, I wouldn't purposely choose to make myself horrible or to have my life be shitty. Oh my god. Ugh, yeah. Well, they have made it so they made us the problem, so that all these people who aren't getting paid and things are going to blame us, trying to turn the military against us. like this is why you're not getting paid. These people, like, what do you want them to do? Get angry at us and hurt us? Because that's all you're gonna do. Like, you're just gonna feed them false lies and things. Like, I'm glad no violence or anything happened over the weekend. I'm glad that we showed them, like, hey, look, 2 million of us just told you to F off without hurting anybody. Oh my god. They they're stockpiling weapons and doing all sorts of terrible things. And not only that, you have to assume anybody who's joining the military or ICE right now is not a good person. Which sucks. And that's the thing is if that they pass it the way that it is right now, I lose my insurance. There's just so many stupid ass things that affect the real world. That's why I can't get angry about like magic cards. As much as I would like to spend my day complaining about magic cards. Magic is how I get through my days. Like, I don't need to. Like, yes, things change and occasionally get crappy, and I'm like, I don't like this change, but you know what? I'll deal with it. It's not that bad. There are other more terrible things, pressing things I need to deal with. Like how I'm going to eat, and whether or not I'm going to have money for Heather if I get dragged off to some coal mine or mass grave somewhere. I sit here and I laugh about all these things, but they're all terrible things. Like, I have the wrong emotional responses to most things. I think I'm the Joker. I am the Joker. What am I talking about? The hybrid mana thing. I think it's should just stay the way that it is. It's just another thing that if they change, it's gonna upset people, and it wasn't causing any problems. I always wonder, like, how many games of Magic do these people play that are on these rule committees and things? I know some of them do, but like I play an insane amount of Magic. Like I'm constantly playing. Yeah, it's just going to make things more confusing. It wasn't hurting anything, so why bring it up when you can't figure out the bracket system anyway? Like, take care of that first. Deal with one problem before you deal with another problem. I don't know. The bracket system serves a purpose. Like, I don't need it for anything. Like, it doesn't affect me in any way, shape, or form. I understand Magic to a point where I don't need help, but it does help. Yeah, I think it just, especially when it's not official anywhere. There's not like a commander page that you like. As a new player, I imagine you stumble on web pages like EDH and stuff, or you meet people at conventions and at your LGS, and they tell you about websites to go to for Commander, like Moxfield and EDH Rec and stuff like that. So, like, there's not like enough a place to put information like that. So I don't think whenever they change things like that, it's just a pain because then you're teaching new people, but then everybody doesn't know it. And it's just. I never did get to build blue. I still need Owen Grady. I just hate. Ugh. I wish I could get an Owen Grady that's not Chris Pratt. Because Chris Pratt's a piece of shit. Which really bothers me because I really like Guardians of the Galaxy. God damn it. I really like Guardians of the Galaxy, and I really like Parks and Recs, and I really liked him, and now he's a crazy religious nut job. You know, why is it? I guess if eventually the government starts rounding up like trans people, I hope they at least burn me at the stake. Go out witch style. I don't know. I try to make a joke of it all, but yeah. I don't like. At some point, I should probably finish A Handmaid's Tale. Won't he? He'll be the great savior of us all. Their space god will come down and save us all. What's his name? I forgot. He sold all the souls. Freaking South Park. I remember when that South Park episode happened, I was just like, what is happening? I was like, wait a second, this is all real? I was like, no, this is insane. It's like, this is crazy talk. I was like, if they get to believe this, I can believe anything. 46. Thasios. Thasios, you're still $24? Why are you still $24? It's insane. Oh, we've added so many cards, Alex. It never ends. It's a never-ending cycle. At some point, when I'm done doing this, I'm going to math how many packs I opened. I'm going to have to factor in collector's packs, but I've probably only opened a collector's box of each set, so at least that'll make the math a little bit easier. It's going to be stupid. I'm going to be like, Amara opened 45,000 packs of Magic cards. Oops. That's right, Wizards employees. I paid for most of your children's college education. You're welcome. I mean, at this point. I've never ever seen anybody use your see the Fortune's Flame, but I would like to see somebody win. I need to actually go through and put all those ones on here too. Or just have people send them to me. Even though some of those people are gone now. I don't know if they're still even playing Magic. You're still here! Alex is still alive. Tom is still alive. I know that much. Jen and Donnie want to do it too, so I know I got a couple more people. I just got to make sure everybody who wants to participate gets to participate this time. I think I might use a different program this time, though. Yeah, me either. That's the thing is, I do this because I enjoy it. Like, I'm not here to try to become some big name Magic creator. Like, I'm not gonna become Critical Role doing RPGs and stuff. Yeah. I'll probably advertise on Lobby Pristine first and Birds and stuff. I usually don't do it like on the main websites just because I don't want strangers. I just want people who are our friends of creators, and people that we know. I've only had one issue in the 3 years, so at least that's good. Oh, Miram, you're so stupid. Why do I have 3 copies of you? I don't need 3 copies of you. I'm never gonna use 3 copies. I have a 4th copy because I know there's one in my thing. I'm like, eh. Yeah, I'll just do it on there. You know what? If I get a chance tonight, I'll start that. If I don't do it tonight, I'll do it after I play with Tom tomorrow. I don't know what I've got. I gotta move a bunch of stuff in this office actually today. That's like something I need to do because our streaming area has 200 trade paperbacks and hardcover books hanging out on it right now. So I gotta make some space so me and Tom can play tomorrow. I had to empty this bookshelf upstairs. I was like, I need to get rid of some of this stuff. Alex, I have so much stuff to get rid of. I could open a comic book store or a nerd store. I just don't want to. That's what I wanted to do with my life. I was like, I just want to play Magic, and then I just want to do this. Meet and greet, Sissay. Why are you down here? You should be in my stuff. Like, I just wanted to open a store so I could play Magic and have a place for people to play Magic. Like, as long as I broke even, I really didn't care. I was like, I'm going to be the only person who works here because I don't trust other people to work for me because I know how other people work. I worked at Walmart for a decade. I know how people work. I know that I slacked ass all the time. I would finish all my work, and then I would just do stupid things all the day. Like, I don't want to hire somebody and know that even if they're doing their job, they're probably doing something stupid afterwards. So I may as well just be the person who's doing the stupid things, right? That's my thought on that. I would trust you. I would trust like certain people. Like I would trust people that I knew. But like just hiring random strangers nowadays. Like you see so many horror stories of things and I'm just like, yeah, that's not great. Why do I have so many Edgar Oh, that's a normal Edgar Markov. I think I have a couple of other ones that I've entered in. Is this a halo foil? Yeah, it's a halo foil. The halo foils have texture on them. It makes me wonder how tiny the texture's got to be so tiny that it doesn't make any change and it's sticking up at all. That's one of the reasons why I don't ever play like standard like modern tournaments and things. I don't want to write all my deck out. I don't want people checking my deck. I don't want to deal with mean people. Everybody's there to win, and they don't realize that, yeah, none of them are going to be the ones who win. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's the thing, is certain people are just, you can trust them, which is great. And every once in a while, things fall through and somebody pulls the wool over your eyes or whatnot, but that doesn't happen super often. This is ridiculous. Populate X times. God, I could populate so many times. What do I want to populate, though? Something horrible. This music is fantastic. Makes me just want to... I don't know, it's creepy, ethereal weirdness, and I love it. Damn rabbits. Don't make more rabbits. Rabbits make enough of themselves. Champion of Lamhold. You beautiful, beautiful lady. I am very excited about Lorwyn, too, but I gotta get my excitement out of Avatar first. Then I'll get excited about Lorwyn. I am excited because fairies are my second favorite kindred group, so I'm gonna know that I'm gonna get a bunch of new fairies in Lorwyn, so I'm pretty excited about that. Yeah, exactly. I need to, like, why did you show me Ninja Turtles? Why? It's so far away. There's so many other sets that you should have me get excited about first. Like, stop it. Like, no. No, merfolk don't need to be in any other colors. They're already in Simic. What other color do you need, fool? What are you trying to do? They're already bad enough. You don't. I guess there are merfolk. Yeah, I guess there are a bunch of merfolk now that I think about it. So okay, I forgive you. I guess I forgive you. I need a new fairy that lets me have 3 colors. Because they started making white fairies, and I can't put Hushbringer in any of my fairy decks that I want to put it in, so... Like, I could put it in Aelia, but... I don't know. I'm very excited about Lorwyn. I didn't put in a thing to be an ambassador for Lorwyn. I should have. I'm making a Reaper Queen instead. I was making a Reaper King. I still don't have any money to finish the foam for it right now, but she's got her head. But it's going to be a Reaper Queen. My silly story is the Reaper King went to the other world and turned into a Reaper Queen. She's trans, the Reaper King, right? Just see if I piss wizards off. I don't want to make wizards angry. But I want a Reaper King. I want a new Reaper King. If you don't make me a Reaper King, give me a Reaper Queen. And don't make me an ambassador. If there is a Reaper King, just let me have that as my preview card. That would make me very happy. That's what I should write them. I'd be like, see, I wish I like Day and Night. It's just hard to keep track of. I think if I want to build a Day and Night deck. I just know it's going to make people angry. But I want to put it so that I have, like a coin that has the moon and the sun on the back. That way I can just flip it and have it show what it is currently so everybody knows. I mean, I could do that with Infinitokens. Infinitokens? What's an Infinitoken? This is an Infinitoken. Infinitoken's a dry erase token that you can use for anything. Find it at infinitokens.com. Is that a thing? I don't know. It might be a thing. Infinitokens can be anything. I love Infinitokens. That's the only thing on Wednesdays when I do Magic Online I don't get to do Infinitokens. Wouldn't it? Slay all day with that big old scythe. Bow, bow, bow. I would like to make a sticker of the Reaper Queen when I do the puppet. I need to sell some stuff or to actually raise some money so I can finish the puppet. This is not the right. This is the wrong Kodama. I was like, this is not the Kodama I am looking for. This is not the Kodama that you are looking for. This is the Kodama that you are looking for. That is the expensive Kodama. Kodama. She looks pretty cool. I made her the head like the Canadians from South Park, so that like head just completely opens up. I had to make it thin enough on the back so that it doesn't that it can do that, but hopefully it doesn't tear or anything. I gotta try it out a couple of times once I actually get the felt on and stuff. I don't know. We'll see. Like, I probably should have put in a thing for Lorwyn. I don't know. I didn't get to experience Lorwyn, so I probably I should make a Light Paws puppet. I really should. Yeah, I really should do that. Good idea. I was going to make a Light Paws costume, and I started doing it, but it was just too much. It was gonna cost me a fortune to do each tail. And Light Paws has a lot of tails. I was like, how much is this gonna cost material-wise? I was like, okay. Cosplay is expensive. Yes, I do believe so. I can send it over to you if you want. I think I still have it. And it depends on who you want to talk to, too, because one group is in charge of the ambassadors, and the other one's in charge of the creators, so I usually just send it to both. Yeah, that's the thing, is that it was so many tails, but if I make tiny tails on a puppet, that's completely different. I might actually just make it so my hand goes in, and the tails are around my arm. Okay. I had to sketch that out. That's been the other problem, is I don't have my I lost my Apple Pencil in Chicago, so I haven't been able to do any digital art for months. So I've just been slack-assing on building anything new. Like, I've had to sketch everything out with, like, an actual pencil. Go old school. I was actually just going to do a drawing thing on here where people just give me things to draw and I'll draw it from memory. It's kind of silly. I love drawing. Nobody ever invites me to any of the drawing things at Magic Cons, and it kind of bums me out. Because all I do is draw all the time. I don't do it for a job anymore, but... Cultivate was the first time was M11 was Cultivate? Huh. That's interesting. I did not realize that. That's funny. Cultivate never goes down in price, ever. Never goes down in price. I think my partner had to go get something somewhere, so she will probably not be home until like 4 o'clock today instead. She's got to pack because she is going on vacation this weekend, so that means I can just do whatever I want for like 5 days or 6 days. It's going to be terrible. I would want to do a puppet stream where all of us are playing as puppets, but I need like 8 people because I want to do it live. And it has to be all funny people who are funny with puppets, or be funny. It's got to be all people that I know, that we know each other and we can riff off of each other. But then that also means I need people who are playing the cards for us. I don't know. Or maybe I just do it without. It would actually have to be like a command zone kind of game where we have to take a turn and actually film things and then. But I have places for people to stay. We could do a weekend thing someday. I have enough puppets, and I could finish Tezzeret, and the Reaper Queen, and we have Appa, and we have Chandra. I have a Tarmogoyf, we have Chocobo. I just want it to be like the Muppets, but us playing Magic. I don't know. I love puppets. I just at some point I just want my whole entire thing just to be a Pee-wee's Playhouse of Magic. That's puppets and silly stuff. Like I don't want to take myself serious. I don't want to cause problems in the community. I just want to hang out and do silly stuff. That's all I want to do. Yeah, I could do that way. I thought about doing it and just have 4 other people play, and then just me do the puppets, and then switch them with like I can use my Stream Deck or whatnot and just switch over videos to different puppets and kind of do like a commentary slash Space Ghost Coast to Ghost where they're just popping up and yelling things at people like Zorak and Moltar. Just like, Ristic Study, what the hell? What's your problem? Ruining everything with your Ristic Study. Descendants Path has such beautiful art. You stupid Therese Nielsen, you douche. Yeah, I could do it that way. That's the thing too, is I wish I actually recorded stuff when I'm at Magic Cons, but I like to spend the time with the people and that I don't get to see very often. Like, I don't want to waste my time recording content. I don't know. Probably content that nobody's gonna watch anyway, so it's just... I don't expect most people to watch things that I do. I just am always just, as long as I enjoy what I'm doing, I don't really care. Like if I am amused and I laugh at the things I do, whatever. This song is beautiful. Good God. This lady's voice makes me happy. I'm really I always worried when I find new music because I'm like, hopefully this person's not terrible. Hopefully they're not a Nazi. That's what I'm usually like. That's usually the thing that I'm worried about. This is a terrible thing that I have to... That shouldn't be a thing that we should have to worry about in any way, shape, or form. Like, how did that happen? How did that happen? I grew up playing Wolfenstein. Like, I know what I'm supposed to be doing. Oh my gosh, this is an insane amount of cards. At least we got lots of them done today. I figure tonight, while I'm playing Magic Online, I'm usually painting at the same time, just because I'm usually commentating on what's going on, but also painting and playing Magic at the same time. I always have to be doing so many things. My brain just doesn't allow for me not to be doing 800 things. I love Colossification. He's such a giant kitty. I want to be his friend. The case of the missing kitten was related. It was a super smashy, gigantic baby kitten. Oh my gosh, Shaggy is that big. Oh my god, he just keeps getting bigger. He's so great. I walked out there and he was just like cuddled up underneath the thing and his paws are all sticking out all crazily. Like he got a house landed on him. I usually don't take naps, but yesterday I took a nap and then I woke up and I didn't know where I was or what time it was or what was going on anymore. I was like, I should not have fallen asleep. I get to like 7 o'clock in the evening and I'm just like out. I'm like, why are we still awake? It's like, this is awful. Like, we're so old. I have lots of mean decks. And sometimes I don't make them to be mean. They just turn into mean decks. Sometimes they don't. It just happens. I don't want it to happen. Now, if I set out to make a mean deck, though, a lot of times it's just me sitting around and I'm like, oh, this would be a terrible idea. And then I'm like, I'm going to try this. And then I do it, and I'm like, oh, I should not have done this. This was not nice. Let's not do this ever again. Let's never do this again. We're not going to have any friends if we do this again. Another lesson. Yeah, I'm going to put this aside. I've been slowly putting things aside. I've been putting away elementals and giants and fairies and goblins, because I'll probably update my goblin deck, because I'll probably get new black goblins, which I'm pretty excited about, because we don't get Rakdos goblins very often, or black goblins. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited that we're not getting humans, so, except for I imagine there's probably somebody that's in Lorwyn from an Omen path or something, so we'll probably have a human of some sort. Humans are the worst. Don't need more humans. They do everything, and they're in every set, and I feel like eventually you're gonna have to quit putting humans in sets. They just do everything. Time of Need is such a good card. It just lets you just go search a legendary for 2. I love the artwork on Kolviar. Kolviar. Did I miss the commercial break that I was going to stand up in? I imagine we will probably go to Bloomburrow sooner than later, and I imagine that if it was in the folder of things to do, most likely it probably got moved up. It made money, lots of money. It's too expensive. I don't know how they expect, like, standard to work when nobody's opening any more packs and certain cards become too expensive. Like, Bloomburrow packs are like $10 a pack. Like, I'm not ever buying a pack. Like, I have no, unless I have a reason for it. Like, how do you make it so that it's playable for everybody? Like most LGSs aren't going back and ordering those sets again. I imagine it's probably a Games Workshop thing. Even though they must have made a deal enough that they were allowed to use the cards in other places and stuff. Unlike Spidey. Like, I feel like you have to go back and visit those worlds eventually. Especially, like, if you get somebody in to the game through Universes Beyond, they're going to be excited that they might get more cards of those or of those properties. And at least, like, we're going back to The Hobbit, like, that was, like, I've known about that for such a long time that it was just like, finally, I can talk about it. The Hobbit's coming out. Can finally say those words. Okay, excellent. Like I knew about Star Trek, and I'm like, I can't say anything about Star Trek. Star Trek, it's coming out. Like, I don't like that they're trying to put all the Star Treks into one set. and Final Fantasy could have been multiple sets. Like, Star Trek could easily be so many sets. Like, I played the Star Trek TCG game for years and years, and there was so many sets. Like, you could make a whole bunch of Magic sets off of each property, off of each Star Trek. Like, so why would you burn through a property so fast? Is what I don't understand, I guess. Yeah, like you could have done half the Final Fantasies. You could have done up to 7, and then picked back up at 8 and did the other half. Like, and you could have made a full set the same size that you did for this one, and you could have made decks for the other for 4 other games. You could have done 6 and 7 and probably 2 and 4. I don't know. Oh yeah, like they did an awesome job with the set. They fit what they could into the set, and I appreciate that. Like, you can see the love on the cards. You can see that they follow. Like, you can look at the rules and look at the character and be like, oh yeah, I can see how that is. I see how that character would be doing that. Like, that makes sense. Like, I like that about Universes Beyond. I like when I can look at a card and see that, hey, this is this character. I see that. I can see that in the rules. I see that in the artwork. I see that in the power. Like, there's so many things that go into it, and I think it's easier to make a Universe Beyond set because you already have that world established. You have those personalities of those characters established, and so often it's an RPG or it's a story. And sorry, I I get passionate about Universes Beyond, and I wish I want it to work. Like, I have ideas, and I wish I had power to make my ideas happen, or at least give my ideas of, I don't know. I feel like a lot of times, like, as content creators, we interact with the populace more than Wizards employees do. We play a lot more games. We see things a lot more than they do. Like, they're in there concentrating on making the game, so, like, I'm sure they do get out to LGSs and play with people and stuff, but, like, they're playing with each other too, so they're playing with a different kind of play group. Like, they're practicing with each other. They're, like, or playing the game with each other, so it's a different environment. Like, I feel like they should ask our opinions on things more often. I think because, I mean, we are kind of the bridge between fans and Wizards. I don't know. This is all my nonsense that nobody will ever hear or care about. Alex knows what's going on because I'm rambling. Yeah, like, I've never gotten to play with Mark, actually. It's been on my list of things to do someday. Prestigious growth. Did I not enter you in all the way? I didn't. I started spelling Palaka Worm instead of writing what you were. I've gotten to play Magic with some pretty crazy people. People that I never thought I would get to play Magic with. That I'm just like, I was only afforded this experience because of other people helping me get to where I am, and so I always, like, I don't want to ever forget that it's not just me that has gotten me to where I am. Like, I don't want to forget about the people who have been there on my channel, helped me. I don't know. I don't ever want to be a content creator that becomes too big for my britches. How about that? That's the nicest way to put it. I don't want to forget about everybody that I came up with. Yeah, we put in work, but like everybody else, like, we wouldn't be able to do what we do without everybody, I feel like I want my friends to also succeed. I want to like I don't ever want to join a different friend group and forget about my friends. Like that happens a lot. And I just don't want to ever be that person. I don't know. I'm always worried about it, which is stupid because I don't have the ability to do such things. Yeah, exactly. Like, I've had so many charity streams and things for people, and I'm glad that the community can do that, and that's a thing we are able to do. And I'm glad that we are doing that. I think it's important to think about other people every once in a while. I feel like a lot of us don't. And even if you just say hi to somebody, sometimes that means a lot. Like, I don't know. Especially when everybody's feeling so distant from everybody. I don't know. Be good to each other, people. Burp. This is some insane music that I'm listening to right now. I think at some point I'm gonna actually go play Vampire the Masquerade. Actually, I need to go move this shelf and stuff around. I don't know exactly where it's going in here because I have this giant cube of comic books back here that's taking up space. And I don't want to put it too close to the heater because I don't want heat blowing on the comic books, so I gotta figure out what I'm doing. I didn't think this all the way through. I just wanted all my stuff from upstairs downstairs so I could just sell it and not have to keep going upstairs to take things downstairs. If any of that made sense. Still an advocate. We are spelling things completely wrong. Why did you say that, little kitty? I don't know who said that. Lando is just over there being adorable. I had to stop and say hi to him because he said, "Broop." I was like, oh, he knows I'm here. I must talk to him. Here's my baby. Oh, Tireless Tracker, you're such a good card. 69 cents? I gotta go update my 69 deck. This is all 69 things that are 69 cents. But I imagine it probably needs to be updated. Later, sir. I might be playing Vampire. If I am, I do look at the chat. A lot of times if I'm playing an RPG, I'm usually like listening to the game, and that's why I'm not talking. You have a good rest of your day if I don't see you. It was great talking with you. I always have fun. I'm always glad when I have somebody to talk to, because then I don't sound as insane. Later, Alex. Oh, that's just a foil. It only comes in foil. Okay, I'm probably actually going to get going and go grab some food, move this cabinet. I got to move some Space Wolves around as well, because I forgot I moved them all, because I woke up this morning and came down into my office to find that Logan Grimnar was laying on the floor, and we can't have that. that is not a thing that can happen in my house. There's an expensive model that I had painted, and I don't... Well, it's not completely painted, but I don't want it on the ground. I don't really want any of my models on the ground, and also I don't know if I'm missing any, because they just kind of jumped on there and knocked a bunch of stuff down, and then knocked a bunch of Legos down that somehow stayed in a box. I was actually very impressed that the Legos didn't go all over the place. I was like, how did that happen? I was like, that's impressive. I was like, it fell all the way over here, and it's all still in here. So, okay. I won't complain. I would have been pretty disappointed to walk around this corner and have to take care of this. So everybody, I am Amara, Goddess of Blunder. I make Magic the Gathering content on the internet. I am a cosplayer. I'm a puppeteer, and occasionally I'm at feature creator at Magic conventions. You can see me doing stuff for the last 3 years. I've been around, seen me in like 4 different cosplays, been in cosplay contests twice. I've done a lot of stuff around. You've probably seen me. I've been probably roaming around somewhere at a Magic Con or in a commercial or around. You can also find me here playing Magic with my friends on Monday. We do Magic Online at 10 o'clock Eastern Time. With the Breakfast Club, we are the troublemakers of Magic Online. we are just hanging out, playing Magic, doing theme games, and having a good old time each week, unless one of us gets sick or we get lost. Bear is lost currently, but we have the wonderful Fae known as Quinn joining us, so we do have a 4th this evening. I gotta find out what the theme is. You can also find me on Wednesdays playing with Tamadi over on my channel tomorrow at 6 p.m. We usually play live. I play Kitchen Table Magic, where we play one-on-one with our commander decks. Occasionally we might play a different form of Magic. It doesn't happen very often, but most of the time we just play some EDH, test out our new decks, see what they do. I mean, it's a way to test out our decks. I mean, one-on-one is always different, but it's always fun. It's Magic, whatever. We get to use all of our cards and do silly things. That's the important part. And certain decks don't work against well in 1 versus 1, so we usually just choose things that we know will be more enjoyable to watch. You can also find me playing Plane Chase, as I am the queen of Plane Chase, and occasionally you can find me playing other forms of Magic, like Arch Enemy and stuff. I like Chaos Magic, we do ungames, and I like to make Magic a little bit more difficult and exciting, because sometimes it just is repeating the same process over and over again, and that's not super exciting for me, at least. And it's my channel, so I want it to be awesome for me. I don't care about everybody else. I just want it to be cool for me. You can also, I play a lot of games. I have more hobbies than any human being needs. I play a lot of Warhammer. I get very into all the things. Magic I've been playing for 30 years, so I have been making decks and things for a very long time, and I have a ridiculous collection, which is what we're entering into Moxfield here. I am going to be getting off here. Moxfield is where I keep all my decks, so you can find them over at Goddess of Blunder. You can also find my list of cards that I am trading and selling if you're looking for anything. And this is what I've been doing for 2 weeks, is just adding cards to my list. I appreciate you all. Thanks for hanging out with me. Trying to think if I got anything else. I'm probably going to go play Vampire the Masquerade after this. I don't know if I will have my headset on or not. It kind of depends if my partner is here. So I might be able to see you in chat. I might not be able to. If not, I apologize. I need to find a better way to do this, maybe with Capture Card or something, and play on my computer instead. It just sucks not having I have my chat up on my phone, and sometimes cats lay on my phone, and sometimes I just don't pay attention to my phone while I'm playing. So sometimes I do not see the things I'm supposed to see. I kind of want to finish this stack of cards, but I also need to stand up, so... and I also need to go do the things I need to go do that I've just been putting off. I should have done them this morning, but we had lots of chores today to do, so... we did those. I never stop talking. Dig up. We have 2 copies of you. Boop. Okie dokie. Let me go see if there's anybody to raid. If you stay, you get extra points to use during my games when I eventually... we will be doing a not fundraiser for Megan Infinitoken over on November 8th and 9th, so look out for that. We have a bunch of prizes and cool stuff going on there. Alex is taking care of that, who I was talking with a little bit ago. Yes, let's see, this was from the Pro Tour set? Or was this from... must have been. Which one was it, though? I don't know. It's somebody's signature, not that one. They used to do Pro Tour decks back in the day. Yeah, that's it. So weird. It's like we'll find it eventually. Okay, I gotta put away these cards as well, because I need this board for things tomorrow. But also I need it for painting. We didn't get as much painting done as I wanted. I do play a lot of Warhammer. This is also my stream where I paint Warhammer, guys. Apparently this outro is the longest outro that has ever been in the history of outros. I appreciate y'all. Let me go see who's on. Stream manager. Let's go here. Let's go over here. Let's go to raid. I don't know you. You are not playing Magic. You are not playing Magic. None of my friends are playing Magic. I am the only person playing Magic. This person's playing Final Fantasy for the first time. No, I don't know any of these people, so we're not going to raid anybody. Okay, thanks for hanging out with me, everybody. I appreciate you. You take care of yourselves, and yeah, I'll see you in a little bit. I'll see you tonight at least.